Welcome, honored guests. Lend me your ear as Feats Fantasies presents a tale of adventure. Welcome to Cataclysm Rising. Welcome back, everybody, and welcome back to Feats Fantasies Cataclysm Rising. Yeah, that's how you do an intro. Okay, I am Manny, the DM, and to my immediate left are Chicken Fingers.
They didn't have to know, but now it has to be in there. Thank you.
The explanation, because this is an audio-based podcast and Manny's making a joke, Gunther is sitting there eating some Cane's chicken.
He's not even eating it out of a container. He's
For the record, I'm eating tropical smoothie.
Hi, I'm Gunther. I play Sylack, Dragonborn of the Far Steppe, Paladin of Bahamut, Retainer, Knight in Errant to Neville Barkton of Countyville Country City Town, Liberator of Timbervault, and I also play Claudius. Now I'm gonna enjoy my chicken fingers.
Yeah.
That have to be announced on the podcast.
I just want the podcast to know that Gunther is not wearing a shirt and he's eating the chicken fingers off of his chest. I just thought everyone needed
His
to know
sweet
that.
tea is actually coming out of a beer hat he has on his head.
Okay,
Like a
okay.
helmet
That's
That's the unfortunate
I've made a
thing.
mistake.
It was now they know we're lying because I'm actually drinking Dr. Pepper.
He's not
Okay,
sponsored
that's
by
enough.
Dr.
Okay, and to his left,
This is Jacob Schlehuber. I'm Alex's brother, guest star.
What?
I play Lodi 11. I am one of Boar's clones. That's pretty much all you know about me. He's pretty annoying. That's all I gotta say.
What? I have clones and now I have a brother.
I know you're learning so much. Hello, my name is Aaron. I play Neville Barkton of Countryville County City Town, but if you've made it this far, you probably already know that. And on my left,
And well, gosh dang it, this is just Mary playing Athelas. And that's it. That's all I gotta say about that. And to my left,
I'm bored. I'm on a boat. That's pretty much it. I'm being played by Alex.
how crazy would it be if we kept saying, to our left, to our left, to our left, to our left,
Well,
only to find out that we're like sitting in a three-dimensional space where direction doesn't actually matter.
well, direction
Well,
doesn't
we can
matter.
find out because, and to my left,
and we're back to me, Manny. Anyways, so last we left off, the party had been sailing from Lazarvosk after kidnapping and eventually interrogating and eventually executing Daniel Mon on the high seas on the way to Adele Palm. After a couple days of sailing, shenanigans happened. Islands were discovered. People were rescued. Islands were avoided, and in the process, a new Boar clone had been revealed in the form of Lodi 11, who had been released from an experimental test tube tank that the alchemist Gregor Mallory had been working on. He introduced him to this new and improved Boar clone had been introduced to the rest of the brothers, and shortly afterwards, the ship, the Twin Sheep, found itself in a mysterious fog that from it arose a ghostly Romarian ship, and everyone proceeded to be attacked by these zombified soldiers, as well as it's either a white or wraith captain and a specter, first mate of some kind. You had managed to fight off the encroaching horde, and defeated the captain and the first mate, but unfortunately and the ship had cut ties with you and vanished off into the fog. Unfortunately, you guys had lost one of the Boar clones, Pockets, as well as received a couple of craters in the deck of the ship, and that's where we left off. Somebody was cradling the body of Pockets, and
Probably Alex.
I think it was me.
yeah. Yep.
Rip pockets, I say in my notes.
Wait, no, I think it was it load?
Might have been because you tried to go heal him, but then was just like, oh yeah, no, he's definitely dead.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
did try to go heal him, but then
Yeah, you managed to save you managed to save Helmsman, but he seems to be still in a bit of shock at the moment.
That's right. I
But-
remember now. I don't think I was holding them in my arms as they died, but I definitely touched them on the chest and tried to heal them.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's how it went. So
His pockets, once filled with various bits and baubles, now filled with blood.
Okay.
So I think as the cleric among the boar clones, I should. My character is going to suggest that they have a service or some sort of funeral at sea to honor the death of Pockets. So just gonna, after I'm done trying to heal him, guess I can be like, I guess now we must mourn the loss of dear brother Pockets.
You see a bunch of the boar clones have started to come up deck. At first they're all celebrating, but then they see now that a casualty has been received, and they start gathering around the brother very solemnly.
Well, this sucks.
I will come out and just confirm he didn't make it.
They all quietly mutter to themselves, some swearing under their breath.
I have dropped the concentration from being a giant crocodile.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, you were.
I
No,
forgot. I will
you've had it dropped because you dropped it and then you flew towards the ship and then
Oh,
came
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Because he tried to jump off of it.
He's no flying alligator.
So I guess we can chuck him in the sea because, for lack of a better form of burial, other than chucking him off the side of the ship and then standing in a moment of silence, I think that's the best that we can do
Yep.
for him.
Go get a sack and a ball.
They proceed to go down below. A couple minutes pass by. They eventually come up with the stuff you requested and begin wrapping up the body, attaching it to a thing. And you can see that one of the brothers, Shanty, has come up with like what seems to be a sack with some pipes coming out of it. And essentially he starts playing the equivalent of what would be Amazing Grace, as the brothers do a funeral procession and toss the body of Pockets overboard.
What? God.
Goodness.
Damn. It's actually sad.
Long live Pockets!
Long live Pockets!
I will turn to
Long
him.
live Pockets.
The fact that the rest of you still have who is left means you all did very well.
They
Appreciate who's left.
nod somberly, appreciating the words and putting shoulders of, encouragement and stuff on the sides of the on each other's shoulders.
Heeding the great wisdom of Boar Dad.
Yeah. They sure heed that wisdom.
Father Boar, if you will.
Captain Dad.
Captain Dad.
Captain Dad, I like that.
All right.
I
So,
can think of very few things less terrifying
all right. So this funeral procession has
or
happened.
terrifying.
Anybody like to do anything?
What time of day is it right now?
Now that the fog has passed, that's probably about 2 p.m.
I will send a note to the other ship.
Okay. With your past perception, you notice that the other ship seems to be facing in an opposite direction. Like its starboard side is facing towards you guys,
Oh.
rather than it having faced
Oh, right,
you can see the
because we
front.
did a bunch of fancy maneuvering to get away.
Yeah, and you guys were in a fog, so yeah, you send that note.
Perception is 16.
No, I said your passive perception.
Oh, okay, okay.
You noticed that, so you send a note. What does the note say?
Steer clear of strange fog and other ships.
Okay.
Took one casualty.
Okay. So yeah, you guys, you wait a while. Anybody gonna do anything within this time of waiting?
Well, I'll assist getting the ship back on track because that's my job.
Seaworthy is our ship.
Okay.
I will.
Please make an investigation check for those who would like to know.
Okay.
So I say I will go take over the helmsman's position so he doesn't have to do that. I'll tell him to go rest.
Just look, you can see that he's shivering a bit. He understands, and you can see that the brothers are already helping him out of the way.
I have rolled a nat 20 on the investigation check.
Investigation.
Yes.
Okay. Just
I've rolled a 7.
7. Together.
4
4?
and 12.
Okay. Aaron.
I didn't make one.
Oh, okay, I thought you were. Okay.
No, I only care about getting the ship back on track. I have no knowledge or care for making sure the ship stays floating.
Okay.
So on track. Yeah.
So
Are
yeah,
those not related?
no.
No.
So amongst
Okay.
well, I
They
did
are actually not.
I did initially ask specifically for the checking if it's seaworthy first. So based on all that, based on those rolls, the ship definitely looks like it'll still sail. No serious damage was taken to the hull or lower area, but it probably would be a good idea once you guys hit port to try and repair these craters in the top deck.
I would like to take a short rest.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
These Romanian pirates are not very good if they only attack the top deck.
Well, they had
They didn't
catapults.
attack our sails.
Well, because they catapult.
Yeah. Remember how many times they missed?
Well, yeah, because they charged straight at us as
Well,
opposed to
and they-
using the distance
I know, that's what I'm
And
saying.
they were also too close.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Claudius is
well,
very
of course they're
disappointed.
not good. They're
in his
zombies.
Undead brethren.
As he should be.
all right. So eventually the bird comes back to you, and this nose is actually quite long, and says, "We saw you guys disappear into the fog. We almost got caught in it as well and tried to maneuver around it. And after a while, it suddenly vanished, and we saw you guys. We were completely off course. We were redirecting, and we're following your tail again.
Okay.
All right. And it's like, we are sorry for your loss.
Now, is there any lumber or some sort of building materials that I can use to fix the holes in the top deck that are currently there? Or at least some of the broken wood left over?
There's a couple scraps if you'd like to try and make a repair.
Yeah.
Make a. What would it be? Sleight of hand's usually used for tinkering for some reason. So
Sure.
make a sleight
Why
of
not?
hand. Yeah.
7.
7?
Why not? That was an accident, but yeah, 7.
Yeah, you kind of look at what you got. You try and start nailing a couple things, but it doesn't seem to be really
Oh,
helping.
okay. At least I didn't like hit my thumb with
No,
a
yeah, you're
hammer,
good, you're
so
good.
yeah, that's good.
Imagine the power montage of him nailing into stuff, and he's just like, he nails 2 pieces of wood together and realizes they're nowhere near attached
Yeah,
to anything
exactly.
else.
Yeah, I just leave
They're
it
just
there.
attached to each other.
Yeah, and then I look at it, I'm like, yeah, that's all right, and then I chuck it to the side and I walk
Just
off.
chuck it into the crater.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, why didn't it work?
All right, and Aaron, what was the other thing you wanted to check on?
I wanted to help get the ship back on the right track,
Okay.
on the right
Make-
navigational.
Yeah, make a nature survival check, because I know it's one of those two.
Survival, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
That's a 22.
22. Based on the position of everything, yeah, you should if probably need to change course just a little bit to the west, but yeah, you should be with that you should be back on track.
Well, then I'll communicate that to Boar since he's the helmsman right now.
I will get us going that way.
Okay. So, with that, I would like Alex to please roll a d4.
1d4. 4.
4, okay. Interesting. Okay. as you're sailing, you guys spot an island, couple of miles on the starboard side of the ship.
Should that be Adele Palm?
With your perception, it's too small to be Adele Palm.
Oh, okay.
Do I see it as well?
Yes.
Is it on my maps?
No.
Another uncharted island. Whoever made these maps did a really bad job.
They missed a lot, apparently.
Well, you just can go around here sailing around for a few months at a time, just drawing random islands and seeing if you get them right.
I used to know a map maker. I think his name was Nathan. Nathaniel.
No.
Oh,
That
no. He was a
no,
dragon, though.
no,
You know.
Yep,
He was
yep.
some sort of. No. Okay. I'll go back. I'll go back down to the hall. Sorry.
Go.
He's very famous for charting uncharted
Yes, exactly.
waters. Anyways, so just go forward, ignore the island, or what are you gonna do?
I'm not the one at the helm.
Do we bother with another island?
You had to ask.
I don't know.
Be a lot cooler if
have
you
cool
did.
stuff
Yeah,
on
it'd be a lot cooler if you did, man.
We could sail by.
Okay, let's get closer. I will
Okay.
steer us closer so we can see what's going on.
Okay, you maneuver the ship a little closer. Everybody who wants to examine the island from afar, you guys are about, I'd say, half a mile away from the shore of this island. Please make a perception check if you'd like to see what's on the shore.
Sure. Why not? Oh boy. Oh boy, the highest perception roll ever.
Oh, literally.
That's a 13 for me.
13?
10.
10?
A nat 20 for a total of 26.
Okay.
A 10.
10?
12.
12? Boar. For some reason, you seem to be the only one with a telescope on your person.
That's really
Does
not
he have
that
a telescope,
surprising.
or is it just his hands that he put one over the other? And
Sure.
he just- yeah.
Cast prestidigitation to create the illusion of
Yes.
two lenses inside of there.
Oh
I was
my
just
god.
like,
You happen to see a lot of pigs on the shore of this island. They're just running wild.
hey, who knows what the food supply's like?
Oh, we got a couple more rations for probably like another week or so. But if
How are we doing on bacon?
we ran out of bacon a long time ago.
Do we want more bacon?
Oh wait, no, we actually have that bacon from the. No, we ate that already. Yeah, we ate that already.
Do this to the shore it is.
Oh, we're going to the shore? Doesn't look like there's anything there. Okay.
There's bacon.
I don't see any pigs. I see a bunch of rocks.
No. There's pigs over there. Here, look through this. I will hand him my hand telescope. I'll put my hands in front of him in the formation of a telescope.
I take it.
No, he's literally putting it right in your face.
Yeah, he's holding it up for you. Yeah, so you can see.
Do I see the pigs?
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh my god.
It's a 14.
You can see some stuff moving on the island. It's a little like blurred through some kind of definitely not glass, but you can see kind of like a wavy shape within between its hands.
Bro. Push your hands away. I don't know what's going on here. Okay.
There's pigs, and there's a big ominous voice suggesting that there's something good over here. Let's go.
If Father says there's pigs on the island, there's pigs on the island.
Bacon! They all cry out.
I guess I'm outnumbered in my vote. Okay.
I will start steering us closer.
Okay.
I will send a note to the other ship
Okay.
investigating uncharted island for bacon.
Okay.
Amazing.
Not for pigs, but for bacon.
As you're sailing towards the island, eventually,
bacon?
as you sail towards the island, and your familiar comes back to you and it says, "Awesome, standing by. Please get us a hog."
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and also with natural 20 as well, you can see alongside on this island as well are a bunch of crashed ships as well.
Oh, well, that changes a couple things,
That
man.
that makes it different.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Hold up, guys. I
Yeah,
have
no,
an
I'm
important-
sorry. It was a detail I completely forgot.
I
But
have
yeah,
an
there
important
is.
question for just podcasting reasons outside of the game. How ready are we? How ready are we for a Lord of the Flies reference?
I feel like this isn't a Lord of the Flies reference.
Yeah, but how ready are you for it? All you have to do is put a pig's head on a
Well,
stick, and
now
that's,
now I am 100% ready for a Lord
Okay,
of the Flies
now,
reference.
okay,
You
you're ready.
ruined
Let's
it,
go.
Alex.
Let's go.
But I'm pretty sure this is not a Lord of the Flies reference.
Okay, you guys take a rowboat.
Yep.
to
Yeah, we
the-
take a rowboat, so our
All right,
real
so
ship is not.
who's the away team? Is everybody?
I guess I'll go.
yeah,
Yep,
I'm
I'm
going.
going.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right,
Row.
so y'all get into your
Row.
rowboat.
Is Sylack coming?
Yep.
Okay.
One of the brothers comes with you at least, and
Should Sylack be wearing his armor?
one of the other brothers.
One of the other brothers? Yeah.
I think Novell would have recommended you bring the armor.
Okay.
Row. Row.
Okay, you guys
Row.
start rowing towards the island. And as you get to the island, you almost immediately a bunch of the pigs just start coming toward you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Are they friendly?
I don't think they are.
Pigs don't charge in a friendly manner typically.
Well, hold on.
But
hold
you
on.
never know, I guess.
Hold on.
Sylack will skewer a pig.
Okay, roll for attack, please.
Right off the bat.
Okay.
19 on the die.
Yeah, you roll for damage.
It's a D. 8.
8. And it collapses upon your glaive.
Goodness.
Jeez.
A bunch of the pigs then start to scatter a bit more in a bit more panicked way.
I would like to cast Sacred Flame on another one of the pigs.
Okay, what's the
So it's a Constitution, or hold on, I think. Ooh, it is a Dexterity check of 12, actually.
okay.
I feel like this is gonna go bad.
Probably. Yeah, there's gonna be a village of angry people who are like, "You killed our only source of food."
Or we killed their gods because for some reason
They
worship
worship
the pigs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Worship.
Oh,
the
I'm almost
piggies.
sure that none of those theories are correct.
Pig people. Pig people.
Pig.
Or there's a big mama pig.
Pig.
What's the save against?
Dexterity.
That's a 3. He fails. Roll for damage.
What? Get?
So, can I ask? As an action, I can read the basic mood and intent of beasts, learn its emotional state, whether it's affected by magic or any sort, short-term needs, and actions you can take if any to persuade it not to attack. Can I have done this before they attacked? Would you allow that?
Odd or even?
I always go even, so let's go odd.
No.
Damn it! Damn it!
Damn.
Okay,
How much
that's fine.
damage?
Is 6 damage on that there pig.
You smack the holy flame into this pig. It keels over immediately, and it smells good.
Oh God.
You're gonna burn it. I will try and pop another with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll for attack, please.
Making me want bacon.
Yum yum.
Listen, guys, I waited before skewering the pig.
Whoa, you started.
You guys just asked
Ooh.
asked really
That
random
is a-
rhetorical questions. All right.
That is a 23 to
chance.
hit.
23 that
My,
hits. Roll for damage.
my question wasn't rhetorical. I was trying to use this feature.
If you'd like to
No,
use it-
before I
yeah.
skewered the pig.
Yes, before you skewered the pig.
Oh, you said skewered the pig. Okay.
That is 4
You didn't
points
ask
of
for the
force
feature before I
damage.
skewered the
Yes, I
pig.
did.
You hear
Did you?
Oh, 4
Yes.
points?
Oh.
You hear a crunch on one of the pigs, and it's like.
I will try
and
to
it
hit with a second.
Okay, go ahead.
That is an 13 to hit.
13 definitely hits. Roll for attack. Roll damage, please.
That is 10 bludgeon, 10 force.
Yeah, you just crunch it. Mary, would you like to do anything?
Oh, shit. The crunch. You know what? I see everyone over here just like doing their thing and just slaughtering these pigs, either by skewering or cooking alive or just forcing the bones into mush. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm good.
Okay.
I don't need to do nothing.
Aaron, if you would like to do the thing you wanted to do now, go for it.
Well, now they're scared.
I wanted it before they started attacking.
That's too bad.
Got it.
They're now starting to scatter a bit more around and just kind of even going into the... Some of them are now leaving you guys alone and running into the woods.
Some of them? There are still pigs coming towards us in a friendly manner?
In a friendly manner.
Not necessarily in a friendly manner. They're just kind of trying to rush their way onto your guy, rush you guys, or rush towards you at least.
I figure the only reason we're here is because of bacon.
I'm not sure I understand the intent of these pigs.
Well, Aaron's trying to understand the intent of these pigs, and we keep interrupting.
And by that, I mean, I understood the intent of these pigs at the beginning. Now I don't understand the intent of these pigs after a bunch of them are being killed away.
Go ahead and say that again.
Hold on. Wait. Okay.
I was just being dumb.
Well, I guess I'll do the thing that I wanted to do and try and read its mood and stuff.
Okay.
Their mood.
So, what does that entail? Do you just tell automatically, or do you have to roll for something for it?
I have an innate ability to communicate with beasts, and they recognize you as a kindred spirit. Through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas to a beast as an action, and can read its basic mood and intent. You learn its emotional state, whether it's affected by magic of any sort, short-term needs such as food or safety, and actions you can take, if any, to persuade it not to attack.
Okay. I'll make an insight check then, please, with advantage since you have that ability.
That is going to be a 19.
19. When you saw a group of pigs rushing towards you guys, and after you guys immediately started attacking them, some definitely dispersed and ran back towards the island. But the ones that got past you guys initially are trying to get into the boat.
Trying to get into the boat?
Mm-hmm.
So
Trying to get into the rowboat.
they're scared, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well, he can read the
can I
emotional state of them. He knows exactly how they're feeling.
Can I-
And I said, yeah, they're scared.
can I see them trying to get into the boat?
Has perception of 16? Yeah.
I will just blatantly ask them through beach speech.
Okay.
Beach?
Yeah.
Yeah, beach.
That's
That's raw beach. I'm speaking.
What's up, dude?
Saw, dude. Saw
Shaka
little
shaka.
piglets. How you doing, brah?
Oh my god.
Trying to get some choice waves, man.
Speak with animals.
Speak with animals. I legitimately forgot you knew that.
Every time.
I will just ask the pigs in the boat. What the hell are you doing?
They all look at you immediately with
Wait.
just like, oh.
Man, can these people, like,
Stop
not
dying.
be dying right now?
Or shooting at each other.
Like,
yeah.
what is-
I know.
We're setting
going on?
houses on fire.
So rude.
While I'm waiting for those cars to pass, this episode of Cataclysm Rising sponsored and brought to you by PETA.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna say Hillshire Farm for some reason,
No.
Hillshire.
or Oscar Mayer.
Oscar
Go ahead.
Mayer.
What were you going to say?
I was asking them. The pigs in the boat. The hell are you doing?
They all look at you wide-eyed, and one of them starts saying, "It's like, you can understand us?
Yes.
Please, we've been trapped on this island for months. Some of us for a year. We were turned into pigs. We gotta get off this island."
Guys, don't eat those pigs.
So, like,
Guys,
proceeding to eat the
Yo,
pig that's skewered on his glaive.
Wonderful.
Me and Sylack
Load.
are over here. We're already chowing.
Load. Spit that out. I will telepathically speak to Load. Load, that's a person. He used to be a... Load, that was a person. He's now a pig.
He was delicious, though. Okay, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
they did... Well, I'm letting you on a secret. I'm still speaking telepathically. They taste the same.
Okay.
Sylack gets some temporary hit points from eating the pig.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, whatever your that ability is, where you gain health after eating like a creature or something like that, just add it to your temporary hit points. It's gonna be gone by the next on the next long rest, but
You're sick.
I will kind of telepathically ask, how much room do we have for hitchhikers?
Pigs?
No, I mean like hitchhikers.
Well, they're pigs though.
They're pigs now. They were not
They're
pigs.
still pigs.
Lodi can't reply, so he's just like out loud. He's saying,
Yeah, I'm saying this out loud to myself.
Well, the
I'm
pig's
not
down.
thinking, yeah, they're pigs though.
I will.
I'm standing there
They are-
over the dead pig, just looking down, and I'm like, but they're pigs. Like,
I will look over to the pigs in the boat.
They are pigs. Are you not going to eat that?
Sylack,
I'm not gonna eat it, but I'm not.
Sylack,
gonna
that's a
judge
person.
Sylack will stare at you blankly and proceed to eat the pig in front
Oh
of him.
my goodness.
Oh.
because it's a
slowly.
pig.
You're a savage.
I will
and love
turn.
it.
I will turn to the pigs in the boat. I'll give you two options.
I
So the situation on the boat's kind of what you see here.
okay.
They don't know you're not pigs.
Can you tell them then that we're not pigs?
I just did, and I will point towards Sylack.
All the pigs immediately just kind of like reel back and kind of
And
in
I will
horror.
point towards Lode.
Just I
That's the smarter one.
okay. Look, I don't know how this. I don't know how this curse works, but I think that if we at least get away from this island, we'll turn back into humans. So if you can keep us safe while we're on your ship.
Oh. How many pigs are in the boat?
So far there are 2. Or no wait. There are 6.
How'd you turn into pigs? I guess I'm speaking in pig noise.
Yeah. Basically. I say, we don't know. We saw this island, decided to saw the pigs, went ashore. Some of us came in smaller boats, so we didn't have a huge galleon or anything like that. And we ate the pigs,
So you...
and then we stayed the night. And then next morning, but we woke up as pigs.
We're leaving. We're leaving. We're leaving. I will start speaking in common.
Boy,
I'll, like, grab the closest adventure and start pushing them into the boat.
boy, what did they say?
I don't know, but it sounds like we need to leave.
Yeah, I guess I'll get.
Island
back on
turns
the
people into
boat.
pigs. Get in the boat. Get in the boat.
I'll get back in the boat. Actually, I would like to get back in the boat and then try to use Dispel Magic on the one that he is pushing back into the boat. See if
Okay.
I can turn him back. So if it's a 3rd level or lower spell, then it's automatically done. But if it's a 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level on a successful check.
Okay, give me 1 second. What spell does it automatically remove?
If
Three
it's
or
3rd
lower.
level or lower spell.
Okay, so it's higher than that. So what do you have to
So
do to
it's
change
going to be a ability check using your spellcaster ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So
that? Okay, so in
it's
this
a spell level of 3. So I'm assuming it's
No, it's a
13.
it's a 4th level spell, so it's 14.
yeah.
So that's the DC you have to beat.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the DC you have to beat.
So you're going to use your spellcasting modifier, which cleric I think it's wisdom.
Yes. 13 plus. It should already be plus 4.
Okay, yeah, 17.
17.
You begin chanting,
Nice.
saying holy scriptures within the realm of Bahamut. And
Yeah, that's how it sounds.
Okay.
That's how it goes. I don't know.
Sylack, you recognize this chanting and the words he's saying,
Okay.
presumably, and
Alright.
and suddenly this pig reverts into a naked dwarf.
Yeah.
Gross.
Scottish dwarf.
He's like, he's just touching himself everywhere. He's feeling his beard. He grabs his crotch. He's like, I'm back, and then all the other pigs start like oinking in joy, as well, and they all start kind of like piling towards you.
How many are there?
There are 5 pigs now and 1 naked dwarf.
Oh shoot. Oh.
How many of you are there?
That is a lot. It's all the ones that you saw come. Yeah.
Which of you is the most important?
Nope, don't.
What do you mean? Yeah, I'm asking serious. There's 5 other pigs who are on the boat with us. Which of you is your what? Who do you hold in a higher?
Me, of course.
Oh my god.
You?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
then
will
you're good.
ask the other pigs and you can speak
Oh
to the
yeah,
animals.
you can ask.
It's our captain died a long time ago, but he's just a cabin boy.
Oh, okay. Is there another higher up? Ask them if there's another higher up.
Which one of you is most important?
They look amongst each other. They're like, I don't know who's who anymore.
Oh.
Okay, I can't take all of you, so the ones in the boat, you're going.
Fair enough. And then they're like, yeah, huh. It's like that's what the others get for running away. Ha!
Oh my god.
Bravery paid off, lads. Yeah. Oink, 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 oink.
I like it. I'm a fan.
I am horrified. I am rethinking everything I've ever known at this moment.
You have no idea what they're saying.
Yeah, but
me
she
as
just-
a player.
And she just saw a naked dwarf just appear out of a pig on our boat.
Goodness. Whoa.
You're welcome, by the way.
Wouldn't be the first time.
It happens.
It's like, bless you, laddie. Bless you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go.
All right. So
Roll.
everybody's heading back to ship.
Roll.
Yep.
Sylack has his in-flight snack.
Oh my god.
And you guys eventually make it back to the boat. And it's a bit slower now that you have a much bigger haul carrying back. And you eventually get back onto the boat. The pigs roll over onto the deck, and a bunch of the clones start approaching with knives.
I will shout, don't eat them, don't eat them. They're people.
Don't kill them either.
Don't kill them, don't eat them. They're people.
Oh, okay.
Sylack munches on the rest of his pig.
Can we have his?
No.
Why not?
He'll bite
They
your
don't
hand
know.
off.
They need food and they don't know.
I will grab Load and pull him aside.
It's for the better
No,
good.
no.
They don't
I will
know.
kind of whisper. The ones who eat the pigs turned faster.
Oh. Okay.
I will look at Sylack. I will spot for any signs of his tail curling.
Make an investigation check.
Oh my god. He's like fucking Dudley from Harry Potter. He's gonna start running around squealing.
Oh my goodness.
I like that you're hitting like every other story of this kind of thing instead of like the actual one he's referencing.
I don't even know what he's referencing.
I don't
To be
either.
honest.
That's a 14.
It's very akin to Spirited Away.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
With a 14,
Well,
Sylack's tail isn't curling, but that nub has definitely grown back.
oh, finally.
It's very smooth, though.
Sharp tooth.
Wow.
All right, the clones kind of put away their knives, going like, "Aw, bacon," and the pigs start just kind of just sniffing out around their saviors, basically. Yeah, and the naked dwarf is like, "That's a lot of the same faces."
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell at the pigs using my ability to tell them to shit over the side of the deck and not on the deck.
Unless it's the poop deck, right?
They all look at you and just kind of make an animal handling check.
Okay.
I don't know if they can control that.
Is there a human handling check or no? Just
Oh my
persuasion.
god.
Oh. That's a 7.
One of them seems to be understanding you. The others are kind of just rooting around, taking shits where they want. And the one that does understand you is kind of going over to them, just like nudging. It's like, hey, it's like,
That's so cute.
I'll take it.
I'll grab Load. Come on, we gotta go find your other dad.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Your other dad.
All right, so you go find Gregor where his lab door is. It's currently locked.
I will knock.
Hold on a minute. And wait a couple of seconds. Oh, hey there. So, what's up?
We picked up some hitchhikers.
Again?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I guess we're dropping them all off at Adele Palm again.
Yep, they're pigs.
So is hitchhiker another word for snack, or?
No, I mean, they're humans.
Oh.
Transformed against their will
Ooh.
into swine.
Yes, Father, I was able to transform one back into a dwarf.
Oh, that's real interesting. I gotta go see these guys. Come on, hold on, let's go. And then he follows you guys up.
Do you happen to have like a blanket or like an extra pair of pants or something?
Oh yeah. He goes grabs a couple of dwarf-sized clothes. Are some of them dwarves, or do we need like people-sized clothes?
It's dwarf.
Oh. Might be a tight fit, but it should work on him.
Oh, I'll take the pants.
Okay. All right, and so yeah, you guys head back up there. He sees the pigs, like, transformed pigs, huh?
Captain
Yep.
Boar.
Yep.
Can we go pick up more hitchhikers?
No. We're who's able to steer this thing? I will just kind of shout out towards the clones in general.
One of them kind of raises their hands, like, help!
Get us away from here. Get us away.
Okay. And then he runs up to the thing, and Gregor's just examining the pig, just being like, oh. Reaches into their mouth for some saliva. Takes it, like, okay.
Can we turn him back?
This might be a little bit out of my experience, to be honest, but maybe I can find some potions that in Adele Palm or some kind of ingredients to make a potion or something like that. But I don't know. Maybe they should. But as long as none of us eat them, they should be okay. They still have their like. Are they mentally pigs, or are they also still people?
They're people.
Okay, we'll definitely make sure not to eat them then, because that's gonna be oh, he's already eaten one.
Also,
They are delicious.
I think the
will.
dwarf said something that they ate pigs and turned into them.
Okay, we'll definitely try not to eat the pigs, and I'll keep a watch an eye on these two. All right.
I spat it out, but
Okay, but we're still gonna
it's
need
cool.
to keep.
But keep an eye. Yeah.
What was done was done.
It was done. It was
I'm gonna
in
need,
my
I'm
mouth.
gonna need to probably
you
collect
can't-
some like saliva samples. He pulls out a couple of empty test tubes. It's like, all right, and he hands it to both of you. It's like, all right, here, spit into these.
Spit into it like with force. Just
Do it.
it-
Doing.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, big guy, and just you see this dwarf like coming up to you, reaching up way up high with a test tube towards your mouth. Can you just spit in this, please?
Here's a question. How do lizards spit?
You don't have lips. You don't have lips.
Just holds his tongue over it until some spit
comes
like-
out.
But like, how does a lizard comprehend spitting, right?
Well, you fire breathe.
Or oh yeah.
Sylack is going to regurgitate onto the man's hand.
Okay.
That was a 17 on the die for a 20 Constitution saving throw.
You just.
God damn it, Gunther, I had my mouth full.
You just wait, so is regurgitate like a lizardfolk thing, or?
No, he's going to just straight up vomit.
He's literally going to
Okay.
try and force whatever he's consumed out of his stomach, up the throat, and out the mouth.
Yeah, you just that's a bit more than I needed, but thank you. And he just kind of waddles away, covered in spittle, and just.
You're welcome.
See, I was gonna picture like you just dangle your tongue out, and then he like wrings out your tongue.
Okay,
he
but
runs
like,
his hand
listen
down
guys,
your tongue
listen
and
guys.
pulls it
Sylack
out.
has an intelligence of 6. You're speaking to basically an animal.
Basically a lizard.
Yeah.
Basically
between
an actual lizard.
Between the two test tubes, Sylax is definitely more full than than loads. All right.
Everyone
So
has those
you guys
days.
just start sailing forward then.
I will go find the the dwarf.
It's like,
All right, here you go. You can stop showing off the hammer and anvil.
he's like, oh, thank you, lad. He's like, he might be a bit tight, but, ooh, it's a bit tight. Let me just, oh, okay, feels good to wear pants again. Oh, I'm sorry for not introducing myself properly. My name's Adric Orsic of Clan Big Toe. Thank you. I thank you very much for saving me from that.
Well, you're welcome.
If I can find a way to repay you somehow, I will try to.
Well, thank you. Let's just focus on getting you out of here.
All right. If you need an extra hand on deck, I'm available for rigging and all that good stuff.
You know how to do that?
Aye.
Go help the clones.
Will do. And are you the captain here?
Temporarily.
Aye, captain. Temp captain. And then he goes off to help the clones. Would anybody like to do anything else?
I would like to try to dispel magic on another one of the pigs.
Okay, go for it.
I have one more slot, so it's an 18 on the die.
18. Okay, yeah, that definitely works. You bring up another.
Nice.
Another. This time it's a dwarven woman, and she's got a beard as well that's covered up the bits,
Nice.
and she's just like, "Oh, thank Mark Vol." It's like, "Bless you, laddie," and she just like wraps her body around your lower waist.
Looks very uncomfortable, almost like, he's a young innocent boy
Yeah.
who's being introduced to this new strange villain.
She pulls away and says, "Oh, look at that! Me bits are hanging out." It's like, Adric, where'd you get those pants? And she starts running after him.
Lodi will cut off a piece of his fabric on his robe, just cut it off, and then like a skirt almost, and
She just
give it to her.
That's a lot of fabric that you cut off, and she's just like, "Oh, bless you, lad."
She
And
has
it's
a
like,
lot of bits hanging out, so yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh my god.
Like, bless you, lad. I really only need like the beard's covering up the top
beard
half.
is-
Yeah.
But she covers the way she does a skirt thing and then goes running after Adric.
Nice.
All right, and so just long rest on everybody else.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, long rest, reset. You guys come to consciousness. The first thing you hear in the morning is a bunch of cheering. And should you go find that the source of that cheering, you now see a huddle of naked dwarves, all just kind of huddling around each other, jumping up and down in joy about the fact that they are no longer pigs.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
What a lovely conclusion.
That's more balancing than I needed to see.
They look to all of you and say, "May your iron be stronger than ever. You have saved us from such a terrible fate. Either as pigs or as feed, either one would have been awful. We Clan Big Toe is in your debt, or at least this group from Clan Big Toe is in your debt. If there's ever anything else, if we ever cross paths again, if there's anything you need from us, or even anything you need right now, then we're more than happy to help."
Oh, thank you. So, we're gonna let you off at Adele Palm.
Adele Palm. It's like I told you we should have just gone straight to Adele Palm instead of they all start arguing with each other over directions.
Where do you all hail from?
We're up in the Grey Mountains. Some of us are from the northernmost point of Ironheart, or no, not Ironheart. First Forge.
Well, thank you. Do you need any help getting... We can let you off at Adele Palm. Is there any way we can help you get back to there?
I think we can potentially find some kind of
Oh,
Well, where are you all going after this?
we gotta figure that out. We're headed to, I know this.
We actually haven't decided on where we're going after Adele Palm.
That's right, we haven't.
We're discussing Maxis, Ironheart, or Kashtar.
Isn't Kashtar the closest?
Yeah, we're mostly headed towards Kashtar.
Not the
Kashtar,
closest, but heavily insinuated that that might be where we want to go next.
Cast Shadows is a bit out of our compass range. We'll just try and find a ship to take us back to the mainland. It's like we're all seaworthy sailors. So we can probably offer our services as payment.
All right, thank you.
Kashtar is on a whole other continent. Adele Palm is part of the current continent.
Right, but Kashtar is just a sail south versus...
No, it's west.
Yeah. But it's also where we had to go for the next item. For the next thing.
It was one of the places we could go.
Yeah.
We have a lot of different directions we can choose from right now.
Yep.
As you guys are kind of talking about this, you hear not to pull away from you Gunther, but this is just I'm going to set up another
No, you're fine.
scenario. Yeah.
I don't remember what the world looks like.
Oh.
I
Unfortunately,
could've sworn-
I only have Caledonia, which is the continent that you guys have been on for this entire time. The map should be pinned, but I don't have a world map yet, unfortunately. You guys hear "Land ho! Land ho!" and should that all grab your attention, if you were to go up to the deck, you will see now a much larger landmass now directly in front of you guys, and you're starting to make your way towards it. This is definitely Adele Palm.
Yay.
You can see now.
we
You can
made
see.
it.
Yeah, you can see in the distance. You can see what basically looks like a fortified stone castle fort built into the side of a cliff face, sort of, as well as a town directly next to it, and a bustling seaport. All right. So, as you guys start setting up to dock, the clone who doesn't really know how to sail is gonna have a bit of trouble trying to get into port.
Oh no.
You hear a bit of grinding and crunching along the side of the hull, and yeah, he says sorry. But you guys are now officially docked at Adele Palm, and you can see the other ship coming up on the side as well, and it's trying to find its own dock as well.
Perfect.
I know why we said Kalashtar was probably the best place to go. It's because it's the only place we actually know where it is.
Yes.
Also,
That was one of the reasons, yes.
Okay.
Also, it was heavily hinted that the thing I need is over in Kashtar.
Correct.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Correct.
So
His patron keeps guiding him towards Kashtar. But the other things were that we were trying to decide between going and investigating the rest of the Armalite production and Ironheart, as well as, if memory serves me correctly, the things that were being made in Ironheart, I think, were getting sent out to Maxis and Kashtar, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong on that one, though.
Well, also our whole deal with fucking with Amon was to try and slow that production down.
Which we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Because now they don't have their trade port, that they can do shady business out of, which has definitely helped.
I guess what I'm saying is I'm pretty sure we set ourselves up so that we can go to Kashtar.
I'm not disagreeing.
Oh, okay,
I'm just
okay.
saying that we never actually decided. That's all.
Yeah.
That we
And-
just...
I'm
Yeah.
just saying that I'm pretty sure we did decide.
So you guys are now in the port of Fort Konrad, which is a specific town that you guys have landed in.
I immediately try and get off the boat.
Yep, you immediately dash down that little bridge, that plank, and just hop onto the harbor floor and just start. A couple sailors pass by, give you a weird look, and just shake their head and just keep walking.
Finally, I get up and straighten myself out, and I'm like, okay. I regard my area.
Yeah, you see that it is a pretty busy pretty busy port, and there's sailors moving back and forth between the ships. You can hear noise of people calling out, criers, hawking their wares and whatnot. Things just in general, just general ambient noise.
Finally.
on a very nice and breezy, slightly crisp oceanside morning.
Finally, I can find some good wine.
All right. Is that the first thing you're gonna do? Try and buy some wine?
Yes.
Okay. Is anybody else like to do something while she is going off to buy wine?
I'll grab Novell.
Okay.
I think we need to go talk to the captains.
Oh, I agree.
Lodi wants no part of responsibilities at this point since he has actually never seen land before in his new life, so he's gonna go just jump off the ship pretty much and go explore whatever's in town because he doesn't know anything about life really.
Okay.
So he's just too excited. He can't, he cannot hide it.
So you're not necessarily that new, but this is the first time you've stopped at Adele Palm and know that this is like
town. Yeah.
Wasn't he born literally yesterday?
He was reborn.
More or less. Yeah.
Reborn. Okay.
Yeah. He basically got Captain American.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was.
I feel like that.
Apostrophe D.
That was
Captain
what was
might have
America.
misheard.
That's
but I feel like that
that's
was
what
my
was
inspiration.
implied.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
The
Okay.
whole thing. It's not that he was a new
of it.
clone, but that he was a clone that was re-engineered.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But this is like a new chapter of his life. It's almost like he's a completely
he's
different
kind
person.
of he's kind of experiencing everything
This
again
is-
for the first
This
time.
is Captain America in modern time.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much, yeah. Like he's like, what's a phone? Like, what's an iPhone?
Add this to my list of things I have
Yeah.
to listen to.
Exactly.
Apparently.
Yeah, you are definitely taller now, so you're seeing,
I'm
seeing
little
over a lot of
taller,
heads.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, which captains are you guys grabbing? The captain of the Twin Sheep and the captain of the
Yeah.
other ship?
Gregory and the captain of the other ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys eventually do meet up. Gregor says, "Oh, good to see we're back on land there, huh?" It's like, "Oh, hey there, you're I don't know who you are." And then you see this blonde, spiky-haired dude. It's like, "I'm Cloud, Captain Cloud."
Okay.
You could have done anything, and you did this.
You could have said McCloud.
And this is why I'm
Would
proud.
have been better.
I established this guy way back
You
when
did.
you guys were.
You did. I remember.
Okay,
Miss me.
so we're here. We're in Adele Palm. We're here. What's next?
Well, that's the important thing. Technically, so we are here to manage Sylack's assets for him.
Cloud. To Cloud.
Oh,
Talking to Cloud.
it's like who's Sylack?
The gentleman who won the ship in the bet.
Oh, okay. So we work for him now then.
Yes.
Okay, and you were with him, right?
I am Sylack,
Oh,
Oh, he's here.
yeah. Good.
Paladin of Bahamut.
Oh, Paladin. That's cool. Good to meet you, sir.
I forgot all my titles all of a sudden. Knight and errant to Neville Barkton of Countyville, Country City Town, Liberator of Timbervault.
Oh. Tiffany, aren't you from Countryville County City Town? She's like, yeah. Nice place.
You're from Countryville, Kansas City Town?
Yeah, you see this busty half-elf girl with long black hair.
Why does she have to be busty?
Why can't she?
Why
be
can't she
busty?
be?
Yeah, you have a problem.
Wait,
with
some of us
busty?
like our half elves with curves, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you bust shaming her?
I'm just saying.
Took a shot in the dark.
So, how long has it been, speaking of, since we left Le Java?
About 3 days.
3 to 5 days-ish, yeah.
3 to 5 days.
Yeah.
So, how long has it been since we left Onyxa? I have
As-
to keep these
at
things
this
in
point-
mind.
At this point, I believe it has been about 2 weeks.
I know, but what your questions are implying is really funny to me. What your questions aren't answering is really funny to me.
Okay.
Because she happens to be a busty half-elven girl.
Jeez.
There's an upgrade here.
No.
That's even fucking worse.
No.
Oh my
No.
god.
No. Anyway, I just wanted to keep track of time because we happen to be in an actual city now where mail could go in and out of.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, a male
Well,
can definitely
oh,
go
God, you
in
took it
and
from me.
out of
I was about to say.
Oh, shit.
in this city.
God, you beat me to it, Gunther. You're
Hopeless. I walked right into it. High fives at the table. Jeez.
Male can also think about going in and out of.
Look at this. Guys being dudes.
through rain, through sleet, through
Don't
snow.
being guys.
Hey now.
USP.
I'm not the one that's making these insinuations. I'm just putting it out there in actual words, okay?
Wait a second. As you were saying, as the Bussy Elf was saying.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no.
I'm from Countryville, County City Town.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It's really nice. Been a minute since I've been back.
Hope everything's fine there then. It's been forever since I've been back there. Must have been on deceased.
Did you hear about all the weird stuff with the currency exchange and you know?
I've been on deceased for a long time then.
Oh wow, yeah. There was some crazy stuff going on. The king started chopping down all the trees around there, trying to do stuff. He was talking about seceding from the empire. Just
The old king?
no, sorry, the new king.
There's a new king?
The son. Yeah,
Oh.
the old king passed.
Oh, what was his name?
I had
West.
No, the new king is named Ronan West.
Ronan became king.
Yes, Ronan became king.
I've been away from
You should go and check back sometime. Things are very interesting. None of that's happening now. There was a whole thing about a fake king on the throne and like a coup that happened. It was very
couple of
weird.
idiots went in there and just caused too much chaos, and they had to leave.
That's a lot. I hope my family's okay. And then and Claude's just like, I'm sure they're
Oh,
fine.
don't worry. I heard no one was injured, but a couple of idiots that actually started the whole thing. I heard no one else even showed up for the fight.
I guess that's a good thing. And while you guys are having this conversation, you see the other team come around, the Goliath and the others, and let me just find my notes real quick because I have unfortunately forgotten their names, except for one, ironically enough.
Is it the one that doesn't wear pants that you remember?
The goblin with the chaps.
Isn't his name Chaps?
Oh goodness.
I do remember him. Yeah, you do see Chaps.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, you see Boreal and his team show up, and they're just like, oh, it's been a while since we've been out of the city. Thanks again for relieving us of our contract.
It was the least we could do.
I think we're probably gonna see if we can get some either get a boat ride to Saint Ava or travel through the jungle to Saint Ava, because that's where the rest of Mon's family is currently retiring at. So might as well go see them, say hi before we take a nice long vacation on this island.
I think you deserve it.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, having to deal with Daniel that entire time. Man.
Oh,
Yeah, he was a bit of a character, wasn't he?
ew, I would
Certainly.
say. Kind of guy only need to meet once.
And unfortunately, in our line of work, we tend to meet a lot of those type of guys.
Well, what are you doing after this vacation? You're free. You can do anything.
Well, that's just it. We've been paid enough that we can probably not have to do any proper adventuring or mercenary work for a good 3 years or so until we have to.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're just gonna go stay with the rest of the Mons.
Probably get ourselves a nice rent out a nice bungalow or something like that.
Oh, well, there you go.
Boring.
Dang.
Oh, wait. Ignore him. He was born yesterday.
fort that Sylack owns.
Well, yeah.
Well, he coughed, but what he meant to say was, why not send them to the fort that Sylack owns?
Well, only
my
these
God.
two know about it.
Yeah.
Try not to make it too much.
Claudius doesn't even know about it.
Well, fine. If you need a place to stay and you're ever back in the mainland, there's a fort belongs to Sir Sylack. I will gesture towards the lizard.
I am Sylack.
You really were a much higher roller than Mon. You got your own fort and everything.
He would not mind some able-bodied adventurers staying there.
Where's it at?
Oh, it's over in Countryville County, City Town, near there.
Oh,
That's
it's
in,
outside of Nalse.
Outside of Nalse.
That's in Timberval, right?
Yeah.
Timbervault. I could do with some cold weather. And the chapter's like, my nipples haven't been hard in forever.
Oh my god.
And on that bombshell, yeah, I think we'll take you up on that offer maybe after a couple months or
Oh yeah, whatever.
down here. So, I mean, it's nice, but I mean, Les Javas was also pretty tropical, and you can only get so much of humidity.
I just have a question. The nipples are hard, but are they pierced with D20?
Make a perception check.
Oh gosh.
I'll be watching from
Make
from
a
the
perception
corners.
check.
19.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
When you start making your way up there, up to Nalase, find a way to drop us a line so we know that you're on your way.
Where are you guys going to be at next?
Who knows?
Well, that doesn't really help us much. But I mean, if you ever back up in Nalse or Timbervault or Countryville County, City, then we'll be there.
All right,
Is there
sounds
anybody we
good.
should talk to say you guys sent us, or
Yes.
Oh yeah, you should talk to. There's this.
A ranger named Debix.
Devix?
There's also this nice girl down, a half-elf girl. Where was she?
Boar, who are you talking about?
Not Bussy half-elf girl.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to remember her name too.
I can't remember her name.
Novelle's not saying shit.
Can Bora remember her name?
Make a history check.
Novelle ain't telling anybody nothing.
$18.
Paloma.
Yeah. Oh, Paloma, she's out there in
With an 18, she's in Anexa in Tally's Rest Tavern.
yeah, at Anexa. She works over at Tally's Rest Tavern. You know, you can just drop her a line, tell her, you know, you got some help from a really charming half elf dude. You know, he saved your butts. He's trying to get back, but there's a lot going on.
Novelle's going to hold his hand to his face in a very, like, not flustered, not quite embarrassed, but kind of annoyed kind of way.
Just face palming.
Not so much face palming, but more like
It was expected.
exasperation.
Okay. Okay.
You can also just ask someone to, you know, try and deliver a message to a group of individuals that look like us. We don't blend. We don't exactly stay quiet either, if you haven't noticed.
Okay, so a ship captain, a half
Oh, I'm
elf,
not a captain.
lizard, a guy, a lizard, and you're not. You're buying wine. And
I'm there. I'm just not very much paying attention, except for
Okay.
the nipples. I was only fixating on. I'm still with them.
Goblin
Nipples were
nipples.
his only fixation.
There was, I mean,
Okay,
it was
I will-
like
I will-
he
I
glanced.
will-
He was interested.
I will look over towards, what was the lady with the bird?
fuck. Who is the lady with the bird?
Lady with the bird. Lady with the bird. Lady with the bird. Caca. Lady with the bird.
The official theme song for this. Yeah.
Late character.
Is that this episode's name now? Just Lady with
Lady
the Bird?
with the bird. I mean, I'd be very
Yeah, I'm
upset
cool
if
with
I feel
it.
like
That'd be
that
really
would be an
funny.
extremely misleading episode.
It would be very misleading.
At what point is this lady with the bird important? Oh, okay, it's now.
Yeah.
Really? That's it? That's the only time she's ever.
It's
okay,
not
fine.
Pig Island.
Lady
It's
bird.
not, finally arriving. It's,
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. It's none of
Lady
that.
with the Bird.
It's Lady with the Bird.
It's not a busty half elf
busty half elf.
opportunities.
Nipple piercings. It could be.
Or tabs, or...
Oh no! I'm not gonna get back to Anexa in time.
You're not, that's why I'm trying to help you. Because, see, like, if she, like, doesn't hear from you for a little while, but she does hear from some, like, dudes, like, some giant mercenary group, like, oh my god, we were saved, and, you know, we were lifted out of this weird situation by some weird dudes. Like, there was this weird giant lizard, and there was this half elf, and there was this guy that was just there. They're gonna be like, she's gonna be like, oh, okay, at least that's what he's up to.
I feel like it doesn't make it better though.
I know, it's because there's the fact that she wants someone who's gonna be around, but you're not gonna be around, and that's
I'm
the
not
thing
gonna
you're
be
gonna have to
around.
deal with. Is kids can't be an adventure and be around.
Oof. Her name is Soren.
Soren.
Yes.
I'll look at her and I'll just kind of speak telepathically. Don't say it out loud, but if anybody asks you, sorry, it's me. I can do this.
Okay.
I will summon my familiar.
You send me a bird.
I will hold up the bird. It's me.
Right, yes. And
If anybody asks you-
she has her bird perched on her shoulder.
Don't say it out loud. If anybody asks you, it's the ones who did the coup up in Timbervault.
She gives you a wink. Just kind of.
I'll nod back.
This is a side thought, but something I want to accomplish while we're in Adele Palm. I do want to send a letter up to the kingdom in Timbervault to let my brother know that they will be coming.
Okay.
To
Right.
let people know.
Okay.
Make the proper adjustments.
Cool. Okay.
I will. Continue.
So, I actually lost my train of thought as well. But, yeah, Boreal is like, okay, we'll take you guys up on that offer, and we'll talk to Debix or, see whoever's in charge
Debix is
there.
at the fort. I'll make sure to send some information along.
Okay, and you also want to stop at Anexa to deliver a wingman message
Dang.
at the Tally's Rest. Okay.
You picked that up quick.
Okay.
Wingman message.
You hear Soren chuckle to herself when he says that. Okay, wings. And, all right. Well, we are. Again, we can't thank you enough. Serrano really wanted to show you guys that puppet show, but I can see that you guys are
we
busy.
can take a look at that.
Okay, we'll set something up tonight.
Okay,
if you guys are
cool.
still.
We'll make sure we're there.
Yeah, we'll I don't know how long you guys are planning on staying at Adele Palm, but we'll here in Fort Konrad, but we'll stick around here before we head to St. Eno.
Talking because we don't know either.
All right. Looks like you got your puppet show, Serrana, and she just kind of claps to herself.
Yeah, we can stay at least long enough for that.
I will kind of turn towards the captain of the other ship. It's Cloud.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, where are you going next?
Wherever you guys tell us to, we're under your contract.
It may be helpful to maybe pull in a little bit of passive income, I say to Bor.
Oh, I think so. But that leads to another question.
Yeah.
I will turn towards Gregory. Where are you headed?
Well, if you guys need the ship to travel somewhere, we'll travel with you. We'll try and see if we can pick up any deliveries that are heading that way, and then we'll kill two birds with one stone.
All right then. I will turn to Neville. Where are we going?
Nivelle's going to make his own internal history check here. Okay. That was a nat 20 on the die, so Nivelle remembers everything that I remember at the moment.
Okay.
Did Bor ever tell him about the stuff with his patron, or did he keep that to himself?
Keep that to himself.
Then, unfortunately, Nivelle is going to be under the impression of going to Ironheart.
Okay.
Because he would have no reason to put more importance on going to Kashtar.
I will turn towards him. We might need to go to Kashtar.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had some hint to go there.
Hint, huh?
Really, really
I
powerful hint.
I gesture to like my new pack of cards that are
Like
in
that.
my yeah, okay. Captain Cloud, how far is Kashtar?
Kashtar, that's gonna be like a
Is it Kalashtar or is it Kashtar?
Kashtar.
Kashtar,
Yeah,
okay.
because Kashtar came first for me
it was-
before.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So, it's been a while since we've been that way. maybe 3 months, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less.
To get to Kashtar?
Yeah. And don't worry, in terms of gameplay, I'm not gonna have you guys do 90 days worth of daily rolls. It's gonna be significantly chopped.
I would hope so.
Yeah,
but
no, I'm not that out of
really
the
a concern, but
Yeah.
There's other concerns there that we need to actually worry about.
Yeah, like if when we get there, are we gonna rock the Kashtar? Are we
yes.
Yeah.
Is it
That
going
is
to-
always the goal when you're going to
Yeah.
Kashtar.
You
So
will
rock
always rock the Kashtar.
Kashtar, yeah.
Because the Sharif don't like it.
Yeah,
So you
no.
gotta rock the Kashtar.
You gotta rock the Kashtar.
Wow, 3 months.
You guys want to know what the actual capital city of Kashtar is? And there's gonna be the only port of call.
Yes.
Casbah Rock.
Nice.
Oh my.
You
Love-
mentioned that before. But it's funnier now.
It is funnier now.
That's a long time to be traveling.
how long would it take us to get to Ironheart?
You got out of game. It would take you guys. You would basically just go back to the mainland. So you either go back to Lazarvosk or take the long way, head back to Maxis, and then it would be a train ride to Ironheart, which would take like 3 days.
Isn't Ironheart also a coastal city?
No, Ironheart is like in
It's
the,
like some
Landlocked.
mountains.
yeah, it's in the land.
Oh, okay.
So total, it would probably take us what, 5 to 8 days.
Week and a half or so.
Okay.
Yeah, week or 2 weeks.
Man, that's Let me poke back through my notes here.
Yeah. For now, actually, while we do this, Boreal will be all like, "Hey, last time we partied was back in Lazarvosk. How about we all get a drink to celebrate making it to Adele Palm? Come on, let's go!" And he shoves you all. He starts shoving you all towards a tavern he knows, Fort Gregory, I think is what it was. And you guys are brought by Boreal and his crew, and some of the clones follow you, as well as some of the crew from the Rambunctious Devil, Captain Cloud's crew. And you're taken to a bar that looks like a typical tavern, but it's got like a big stone rook-shaped tower, or really more in the shape of one of the stone fort towers in the distance, and it's referred to as Fort Gabriel.
Ah.
Yeah, and inside it's just a bunch of rambunctiousness, ale drinking, and yeah, Athelas is sitting at the bar.
Miserably.
Oh, it's like home again.
As well as Load, who is also just kind of checking the place out as well.
Yeah, he's very excited to have a alcoholic beverage.
Yes, you look old enough to have an alcoholic beverage, so
I
I'll just
will
give
go
it
up
to
to
you.
the bar and order a mead.
You're a tiefling, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of tiefling?
I always get the name wrong.
In terms of like in terms of like race or just description.
Dispatter.
Yes.
Okay.
Dispatir.
Yeah. So you guys
I don't
see
know if that's how it's pronounced.
you guys see Athelas, and she's currently you're miserable because you're haggling right now, and he's like, "I will give you 15 gold." You see a young man at the tavern. It's like, "All right, fine bottle of wine, 15 gold pieces, please."
Okay.
Okay, cool. Take 15 gold pieces off, and he gives you a dark red wine, labeled as
This is going to be a very strange question.
for all reserve. Yes.
What does your character smell like, Mary?
What?
What does your character smell
You
like?
heard him.
Because Sylack identifies people by smell.
Oh, okay.
Boar was once known as the stinky one.
Because he stunk.
Oh.
And then he
was
bathed.
literally a hobo.
He bathed, and it literally confused Sylack for a few minutes.
And we found you in the ocean.
What's that?
You were found in the ocean.
I was, so I must still smell like sea. The sea. Salty.
Salty.
Briny.
You know what? Okay.
Salty.
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 And you personally.
I smell like soju, apparently.
I mean, no, I meant, like, character.
Oh.
From, like, normal lifestyle.
Okay.
Well, my normal smell would probably be various lotions and flowery scents.
Okay.
Got it.
You're given a bottle of Feral wine, a local wine, to the location. Yep.
Local.
Load. You can see there's a rather buff looking dude who's eyeing you up and down. It's like, hey, you strong?
I've been known to toss around a couple of boards here.
All right.
Is that a euphemism?
No.
You
literal boards.
like he did.
No, I know.
He literally tossed around boards.
Yeah, maybe it's a
I know.
euphemism. Yeah.
you willing to bet on that strength?
As a rule, I don't believe in gambling, but it's not gambling if I know I'm stronger than you.
Really?
Damn.
5 gold says I beat you in an arm wrestling match. How about it, huh?
5 gold it is.
All right,
Easy.
You guys shake on it. He puts 5 gold pieces down. You put 5 gold pieces down. Please make 3 strength checks.
3 strength checks?
Yes.
Okay.
So start with the first one.
Okay, hold on. Give me just a moment. Okay, first one is 7.
7. Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay.
Second one is 16.
7, 16, and
10. Yikers.
okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So you guys clasp hands. You get on a table. You can see a couple of people have kind of crowded around you guys, and you start. And you on 3 from a separate party. Like on 3, 1, 2, 3. You start arm wrestling. First time he gets your. You guys are kind of match and match for a second, and then for a second your elbow slips on a little bit of whatever kind of leftover liquid was on the table, and you kind of slip and you almost get caught down. And he's like, yeah, but then you find a way to push back up ever so slightly, and boom, you get him.
Yeah, yes.
He's like,
I knew it the whole time. I mean, that's what I meant, is that I knew I was going to beat him. Yes.
all right, take your gold and go get yourself a drink.
No. I will take the 5 gold and I will actually buy him drinks. That's what I will do. Yes.
Well, aren't you sportsmanlike?
Yes, exactly, yes.
I'll carry to that. And he calls over barmaid, and you guys see all of this happening as you guys come in with Boreal, his crew, Cam Cloud and his crew, and Gregor and some of the clones.
So I spot him buying another man a drink on honor.
Yes.
I didn't raise him at all.
It's all right, Bort. It's all right. We'll get it out of him.
We'll fix that later.
All right. So, eventually, you guys kind of break into various groups, but you 3 stick with the captains, Cloud and Gregor, and Boreal gets you guys around before joining his crew, going back to his crew at their own table.
Nice of him.
Okay.
Okay. You got some. He gets you guys a couple bottles of rum and a couple shot glasses. So, yep.
Oh, Boris is
Adele
going
Palm.
to town then.
Okay. Cool.
What are the notes I notice in
Make
this
an
wine?
intelligence check.
After the
As I presume you join this crew as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
after slamming the first one, he will turn to Neville.
Okay.
You're in charge till we get back to the ship. I don't know how you do it. That shit's exhausting.
I got a 24.
24. It's good. You get notes of various fruits, a little bit of pineapple, a little bit of mango, just a bit of coffee. Very robust.
I do like it.
Yeah, robust but fruity.
Robust but fruity.
Yes. All right.
Sounds like my ex-boyfriend.
You hear the Gregor, you hear the Boar clones provide a studio audience laugh. And Now, note to Manny: please find a canned studio audience laughter.
Make sure you leave that.
With the studio
with
laughter.
then.
Yeah. We'll even do like a marker beat, like beep.
Here, how about we all just do a forced laughter so I can just stick that in?
Okay, yeah.
No.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do it.
No,
No, canned laughter would be so much better.
absolutely.
You mean the laughter of dead people?
Because then you can do the.
Yes.
You can also do the canned. Aww.
We'll go with it very well.
I really hope I managed to find this stuff. Okay,
Oh,
anyways.
and then,
will.
when you and Aaron say no, we can do the can. Ooh.
Yeah.
No, do the can aw after Boris says, I didn't raise a medal.
Oh yeah, just don't explain why there was a canned aw, and then later on, like a minute later, all of a sudden explain why there's canned audience sounds all of a sudden.
Alright, anyways.
Which,
As
by the way, guys,
producer,
that's why we did it.
As producer, I completely sign on to this.
Anyways. Then please produce some canned audio for me.
Wait,
You can just get it off the
Pharaoh
internet.
Without
sitcom.
being, without being copyrighted?
No,
Okay. Anyways,
I don't think so.
what were you saying?
If it can't be identified, it can't be copyrighted.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
An episode of going into the Fae realm on either campaign, and it's just a sitcom.
It's already been released.
We already did that, actually. We literally did that.
Not
Oh,
quite a
don't worry.
sitcom.
You guys might go back.
Oh,
Ta-da.
So,
I gotta make my character quick.
Note to Aaron, Alex, and Manny, when we go back to recording Trivium, do everything to avoid going back.
Well,
Note to Mary, do everything in your power to go back.
Well, Antillion hasn't been to the Feywild.
Listen, the dice decided to make Vimic go to the Feywild. Okay, so yeah, if it happens, it happens.
So, anyways, you have now been promoted to leader again.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back to annoyed Novell with a constant vein popping out of his forehead.
While you guys are kind of, while you're
breath and let an exasperated breath out. There we go.
if you're not in character yet, while you're processing the fact that Board just told you you're back in leadership again, Cloud seems to have pulled aside a sailor and has asked him a couple questions. He's like, "What? Really?" And he's like, "Only a month?" And he calls over to the other table. He's like, "Sid, how come it takes us 3 goddamn months to get to Star when it can only take us 1?" And then you look over at a spiky-haired blonde gnome with goggles. And he's like, "I don't know. That's a navigator's problem." Oh shit, I'm the navigator.
So it's 1 month to Kashtar then, not 3.
So,
Yes.
I will say, you sound like you need a different navigator.
He's good, but I don't.
I know a man who breeds perfect navigators.
He's very concerned.
Incredibly.
And so it begins.
By your
I don't know
sailor
how to
crew
respond to that.
today.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna try not to.
So 1 month to Kashtar then. Perfect.
Yes.
Well, Bor, I think we might have to hold off on heading to Kashtar.
Ooh,
I think, and I will kind of give him that like wink wink nudge nudge kind of look. Where I'm like, I think we have other things we have to take care of here
I
first.
think there's a lot back on our own continent that we might need to be concerned about.
Yeah. Yes.
Like that thing.
Yes, the thing.
And then that other thing.
Should I be sitting here for this conversation?
No, and then then the other thing we gotta worry about is just the lady friend problem thing.
Oh, yeah, that.
Again, should I be sitting in this
No,
conversation?
it's fine. Don't.
We're not doing
Right.
anything illegal.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. So
He was telling the truth. We're not doing anything illegal. Anyway.
you just
Anyway.
told me.
No, look, here's the thing. I would not ask you to help us if we were doing anything illegal without telling you that we're doing something illegal.
I can appreciate that, I think.
You should. Most people won't tell you they're trying to do something illegal. I don't want you stuck in that predicament. I want you to have a choice.
Okay, I can appreciate that.
Anyway, I think, Sylack, we should,
Claudius, I'm here too.
Oh, yes. Sorry, Claudius. Sorry.
Athelas.
I stand behind
Sorry.
the big lizard guy. It's,
Yeah,
I'm,
it can be hard to see you sometimes.
Holy
My
crap.
apologies.
When do we pick up an ancient dude?
Yeah, Boar's back.
about 200 years ago.
1,000.
That was a joke.
Athelas is here as well.
Yeah, but as far as Novelle's concerned, he doesn't know if you're sticking around yet.
Are you following us?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Well, okay then.
I hope she follows. She smells like flowers.
Hold up.
Damn it.
I gotta let you know first. I will lean in. I will kind of speak telepathically while pretending to whisper peas and carrots. Like we do, like, a lot of stuff, like we did a coup and all that.
Nothing new.
Oh, okay.
You were there for the execution of Mon, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll just look across the table at Novelle and give a big thumbs up and a smile and be like, she's good.
We should keep her.
I'm speaking
Novelle.
I'm speaking telepathically to say she's okay with coups.
We should keep her Novelle. She smells like flowers. It will offset how stinky Boar is.
Damn.
You know what? That's a good point.
He's
Sylack.
starting to stink
Wow.
again.
That's a
I
good point.
try.
That's a good point.
He hasn't bathed
Good,
in.
I gotta blend back in.
He hasn't bathed in so long.
You're right. Well, Athelas, I think maybe you should stock up on your wine then before we head out, because we might not come across any for a while.
Oh goodness.
You know, if that's something that you really need. As Novelle sips on his water.
Well, look at you. Aren't you just the
Okay, so if I'm not doing anything illegal,
virtue.
what am I doing?
So, I was thinking, you guys can chime in if you agree with me. Maybe you can go out and run your own trading routes instead of having to answer to Mon or anybody else. You'll still work for Sylack, but
I am Sylack.
Yes, I understand it, sir.
you'll have total independence, and you just send us a portion of the profits.
Make a persuasion check.
There's that one puppers outside.
That would be a 24.
24.
Oh.
He strokes his chin a little bit, nods, and says, "Yeah, okay, I can work with that."
How's 40-60 sound? You keep 40% of the profits, and I do mean the profits, so your operating costs and your crew will be paid. 40% can go to whatever it is you'd like. 60% you'll send it back over to Sylack's estate.
Make another persuasion check, please.
I would like to say in the background you can hear Lodi. Man, I wish I made 40%.
Oh my god.
Make it with advantage, then, I guess.
There you go.
Okay. I'll take that. That's 21 for both die.
Wow. Okay. He's like, "All right, give me 1 second." And he calls over to one of his guys, like, "Hey, Barry!" And you see a large, dark-skinned gentleman with a robotic hand, with a prosthetic hand, come walking over. He leans in. They chat a bit. Like, "We agree with that terms."
Sounds good.
I will make eye contact with the captain.
Hmm?
I will just telepathically speak while sipping the beer.
Okay.
Or, sorry, the rum. Make sure you take a sailor's 40. I will thumbs up him.
Did you hear that too?
Oh yeah. It's a good sign.
He looks at his drink, sniffs it, takes another sip.
Like I said, total autonomy to do whatever you think is going to be the best for you and your crew.
Okay, I'm gonna need
And
to.
your ship.
All right, gonna need to have to go over the logistics, know where we're gonna be sending that money, know the addresses we're gonna be sending that money to. Just talk with Tiffany, and then then
We'll get it all straightened out.
We'll get it all straightened out. All right, I'm gonna. If you guys don't need me anymore, I'm gonna go back to my crew and enjoy a drink. If that's all right.
Enjoy.
Oh, go.
All right.
Have fun.
And he leaves with the guy, with Barry. Okay. So you have Gregor now and the rest of your crew with you here.
The ones who are okay with illegal actions.
That man's
Yes, sir.
arm was made out of metal.
Oh, I've seen people's arms made out of bone.
Yes, Boar.
Master
Well, I
Novel,
should hope
does
so.
Master Boar not understand that?
Claudius?
I don't mean bone. I mean made completely of bone.
I don't know.
Oh my.
You know, that's a fair assumption.
For the rest of us, I think maybe it's time to head out to Ironheart after a couple days resting here.
You mind, I will turn towards Gregory. You
Yep.
mind picking up some rum for a profit, taking it over to Nexus and dropping us off?
Does Claudius know the name Ironheart?
Yes, actually, make a history check, please.
I don't think he knows.
Hearing that we'll only be in
With advantage,
Adele
please.
Palms for a few days more,
I don't think he knows.
Oh no.
I think it would
How much
be.
is it?
No, go ahead.
10.
He does. Ironheart was a very sophisticated, well, not sophisticated, but it was the biggest source of iron for the Romarian Empire. It was a big ass mining town, and it's in the middle of a canyon, and a huge ass bridge was built across it.
Has he been there before?
He has.
Okay.
Well, that's going to make
Claudius-
some things pretty interesting.
Claudius is a lot more excited.
Finally, a place he's heard of.
Place he knows.
All right. Well, I'm going. After hearing the news of only being in Adele Palms for a few more days, I'm probably gonna. I'm a little tight on money. I think I'm gonna reach over the bar and grab some more of that wine.
Okay.
You're going to steal from the bar?
I'm gonna steal from the bar
Right now?
right now.
Make a sleight of hand check, please.
Can Lodi once again say, "I wish I made 40%"? Just one more time, very, very loudly.
Make a persuasion check.
Lodi is having his first drink again.
Yes, he is very, very drunk.
Would you allow me a perception check to see if I can see what's happening?
Sure.
Okay.
That's an unnatural 20.
So dirty 20. Okay.
Still only an 18 on the perception.
Okay.
Hold on. You said persuasion, right? Okay, I am at a 14.
Huh?
14.
14.
Yes.
Okay. Unfortunately, that does not do anything. So, but so while the two of you are in deep discussion about where you're going to be going next, suddenly, Athelas has 2 bottles of wine at the table, and nobody seems to be none the wiser.
I will turn toward. No, no, I'm not the wiser.
That's it.
Yeah. Kudos. You have a second bottle of wine on your person, no charge.
Interesting.
Whoa.
So returning back to that conversation, I think we need to go to Ironheart. Gregory, what do you think is going to be our best route back there?
All right. Well, we're in trouble in Lazarvosk, right?
I would say so.
Oh,
Okay. So we
how long do you live?
I'm how old am I? I'm like either 300 or 24 or
How long till it starts showing age?
how long? What?
How long would it be till you start showing some age there?
Oh, probably not until I'm like 700 or something like that.
I want to go back till then.
Well, I mean, everybody there might be dead.
Well, let me finish. So, We might be in trouble in Anexa, but in Lejva, but we might not be in trouble in Oren, the sister city. It's a whole gulf or lagoon away from Lejva. So we could probably manage to get our ship on port there, and then if you guys are planning on just dropping off and then moving up to Ironheart, we can dip as soon as we drop you off. Or just get you guys close to the shore. And you can take a rowboat all the way to Oren, and then catch a train up there.
I failed to see why we would want to go to a land of beans. Oh, you said lagoon, not legume. Okay, no, my bad. No, sorry about that. Misheard. I'm gonna go back to the bar.
I might need to put that boy back in the tank.
No, he's doing exactly what you picked the genetics to do.
I don't think that means what that means as well as you think it means.
Well,
but yeah, that's definitely that would definitely be the
watch. I'll point towards the boy.
Okay.
No, there's no dragon-born women in here. We won't know if he does what he's supposed to do, but that's not important.
Well, okay then. But yeah, no, Oren would probably be your quickest route. It'd be the same amount of days heading back that we took from going to Ledge of Ada here, depending on the ocean, and then you can just take a train right up to Anexa and then a train up to Ironheart.
And there's no chance of getting caught heading into the port of Oren. Because the last thing I want to do is to put your crew and your ship back in trouble after we just went through all that to get it out.
Nah, I think we should be fine.
No, they don't. They don't tell each other about what's going on in the next port over ever.
Oh, they're two entirely different cities anyway.
Besides, they don't know what we look like.
Should take the safe route.
But speaking, how do I remember how far it would be to actually get to Nexus?
Maxus?
Yeah, Maxis.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's fine. Nature check.
$17 actually.
Yeah, you would have to be going north and around a portion of the continent, and that would take you about a week and a half or so. A week, maybe 2 weeks.
Significantly longer.
Pardon?
So significantly.
Yeah, a bit more longer. A bit longer.
But
Yeah.
would the train ride from Nexus to Ironheart be shorter?
No. Whoa.
From
Maxis?
to
From
Ironheart?
Maxis,
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Ah.
I have a lot of X's for some reason. When
Well,
I was
it actually
early.
makes sense because if you have a civilization that actually picked, say, a language and kept using certain names over and over and had a specific language, they'd probably end up popping up the same number of X's.
Probably. Yeah, I ended up doing. I didn't have an idea for. Anyways, early stuff. Anyways,
The travel from Maxis to Ironheart is significantly shorter.
Yeah.
Because if, according to Manny's map,
each square would be about a day.
we would have to backtrack towards the west before heading it back into Onexa to then get to Ironheart, as opposed to Maxis, which goes directly to Ironheart. So Maxis would actually be a more direct route.
I think Oren would still be a more direct route because of the quicker travel time waterways.
And here's the other thing Or would probably remember.
Because we have to go around the continent.
Is it?
Unless
to
there
get to
are
Maxis.
hidden waterways, but
Is it?
we wouldn't know about. Or that would be pretty intense.
We need a very good
It'd be
control
crazy.
of that. But would it be more profitable to sell the rum from Adele Palm in Maxis or Oren?
Make a history check.
11.
11.
They're about the same amount of time.
You.
Oh, in total?
Yeah.
Interesting.
11. People like rum, considering the fact that Oren is still part of Le Java. They probably would still would pay a
Of
pretty
Marais,
penny.
you mean?
Yeah, of Marais, they would still pay a pretty penny.
In fact, are each of these dots stops? Yes, they're cities.
Yeah.
Because Hill Rock is one. Yeah, the ride from Maxis to Ironheart would still be shorter because there would be less stops. It'd be a direct route.
Let me also pull up the thing.
Yeah, the white dots are both stops, but they're not like really important stops. They're more like, because in this case, when I was doing it, locomotive engines in Caledonia are steam engines, so they're more like water stops for them to refill. So while they are still stops, they're not significant ones. They'll be there for like.
But a stop is still time
Yeah.
not being spent.
Right.
As
But it won't be
opposed
as.
to-
Well, it's also a way to replenish our supplies,
7, 8.
stuff like
would,
that. So.
Which we wouldn't need if we get to Maxis and then have a direct
Well,
route to Ironheart.
but at the same time, you never know if we're gonna encounter
1.
issues on our journey, which may or may not happen.
So,
But
I mean-
if you're thinking the most direct route,
If that's the case, then we have a ship with cannons versus an entire locomotive machine going at 35 miles per hour.
And we
Yeah.
already handled one train robbery very well.
Surprisingly well.
By my count, it's 17 squares going through Maxis versus 12 squares going through Orin.
I counted 14.
So either way,
But
significantly shorter.
either way, that still would be.
Okay. Here's the other
Accurate.
important part. Would Bohr assume that the biggest export out of Adele Palm would be the rum?
What's your passive intelligence? Because if you're going to be going this detailed, I'll just ask for your passives.
very big brain plays going on right now. Very-
Wait.
very
Is it
big
passive
brain.
what?
Or what's your? I guess there is no passive intelligence. What's your intelligence score?
Making me say it out loud. 12.
12. You.
Above average.
Yeah, you worked as a merchant. That was a lot of use. You worked as a merchant ship before. You know the kind of stuff that you guys have had to haul in and out. Their main exports are indeed the rum, but also various fruits that are only found in Adele Palm that aren't found on Caledonia, including things like pineapples, mangoes, as well as a lot of sugar.
Therefore,
And cocoa.
Because Orin is still essentially a tourist destination versus Maxis being a capital,
Yes.
it would still be safe to assume that these luxury goods, like the fruits and the sugar and the cocoa, would still be more profitable over
Yes.
there than.
Yeah, Orin is also a resort town, because
Cool. Well, I'm not gonna lie, you're probably gonna have an easier time making profit over in Orin.
Wouldn't it be the other way around?
No. Because
Tourist
in those tourist stops, they know they can actually sell those luxury goods for more because somebody's already there just to spend money.
Fair enough.
It's a lot like Las Vegas in a way, or the Strip. I wouldn't know anything about that, but you know,
Right, but
it's a
you
lot
should
like
listen to our
that.
podcast.
in a society that doesn't have access to planes and instant shipment, I would assume if the shipment survives all the way to
Oh.
Maxis, it would sell for more because they're considered a
Well,
higher priced commodity.
You could charge them more. Yeah, for sure. That doesn't mean they'll buy it for more.
You know, I think using a couple of choice dice rolls, Athelas could definitely weigh in on the Maxis situation.
What would you like to know? What kind of what do you want to know to try and provide your input?
After hearing all this, I just want to make a judgment on whether or not, like, with Athelas's experience living in Maxis and operating in and around Maxis, what would Athelas weigh in, sort of, I guess, or make a judgment of?
Make a history check, please.
It also, based off the little bit I know, it sounds like Athelas doesn't want to go back to Maxis.
Me as a player kind of wants to.
Well, I mean, you can make the argument that as a character, Athelas wants to make money. Mm-hmm. That's a very good argument, even if it means
course.
going back to the place that they hate.
And there's also always the complicated character issue of you might want to go back to a place for a specific thing, but you might know that it's best to not go back to a place because you're wanted there.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not necessarily wanted,
What's your roll?
13.
13 total for history? Okay. You know that there are quite a number of rich people in Maxis who would pay for those type of goods for their own personal uses, whether it be for lavish parties or making other desserts and stuff like that. Not on the same level as the resort towns. But there are also a considerable number of competing resources coming in from Kashtar.
So then we would have to have competitive prices. So it'd be more profitable to go to Orin.
Would it though? I guess it would.
Yeah. That's the other problem of having a capital city is that is where most of the trade is likely to end up going just because they know it's a capital.
Isn't Kashtar a desert continent?
Yes.
They're still going to have certain things that are actually profitable to have just because they can't be found anywhere else. For example, there will actually be some rare desert fruits.
Which are not the same fruits found in Adele Palm.
No, but...
That's where my confusion is if it's not the same fruits, we're not competing.
Right.
Sorry to put a...
You're kind of
dent
actually
in that.
competing because people still actually do have the same amount of money either way, so they're going to have to decide if they want the exotic fruit from Adele Palm or if they want the even more exotic fruit of Kashtar.
Yeah, it's more along the lines of that logic.
That's fair.
Yeah, while you are both selling different products, there are other products coming in from Kashtar that other people are going to want to spend
Also,
their money
looking
on
at the
versus-
map, it feels like Maxis would also be the most logical access point for Kashtar.
Also, Maxis being the capital is probably a more likely to be a slightly more industrious city versus a luxury city. Therefore, they're more likely to attract the imports from Kashtar. That would be things like, say, silver that's being mined, precious metals that are being mined, fine materials that are being mined from the desert.
Well, also you can sell more of a quantity since it's a capital and there's going to be more people in it. You can sell more of a quantity than quote unquote quality in a higher price.
Which is actually a very good point. It's actually a very important thing once you actually have a fleet or something.
Exactly.
That enough cargo.
that
But when
is
you're
correct.
on one ship, that's limited to so much cargo.
Economics.
Economics, yes.
Oh my god, we're just explaining economics over a podcast.
Is this
you
the
guys-
trilogy?
Economics aside, though, if we do go to Orin, we have to pass through Onexa in order to get to in order to get to Ironheart.
True.
Which means that we're still stopping, and it'll probably still take 17 days to get to Ironheart.
But we get
No,
to,
well, I mean,
but
we'll
we get
only
to
be
solve,
in Onexa for one day.
but we get to solve something that's important for us on the way.
But also, what if we don't stop in Onexa? What if for some reason we have to pass it?
Then we have to
Then
pass it.
Adele fucking loses his mind because he has to pass it.
We have to pass it.
oh, I like
Or
this.
we can just avoid it altogether and then pass by when, we're not on a mission.
I mean, I either make it to Onexa or I don't.
It's a binary option.
Well, Novell, why don't you just get with the busty half-elf?
No.
Nevel, we're on a fucking,
fuck is
resort
that noise?
island full of all sorts of people.
No.
Although, didn't we also tell the mercenary group to go to
Timbervault.
Timbervault?
When they're done with their vacation.
There's a...
Oh, when they're done with their vacation. Okay.
Yes, 'cause they're going to chill in Adele Palm for a couple months while they rest up. And
There's plenty of elves in the forest, my man.
Oh my god.
Plenty of tritons in the sea.
But none are like Paloma.
No, none are like Paloma. And once
All
you
of
have
them
one,
all of them may look like Manny,
once you have one,
but none of them are like Paloma.
they might all sound like Manny trying to impersonate a woman's voice, but none are Paloma.
I do
And
have
once
to
you
say,
have one like Paloma, you gotta hold on to that one like Paloma.
I do have to say, Novell probably would at some point in the conversation be like, we could also, stop in Onexa if we go through Orin, just saying,
That sounded like Nevel wanted to take the Orin route.
Has fucking Claudius heard of either of these cities? He knows of Ironheart,
He has heard of Maxis.
but he does not know Orin
Make a history check, please.
or Onexa.
I'm gonna say Max's because Athelas, has some unfinished business
Okay.
to attend to.
The good thing is that no
you,
matter
Athelas, no, I'm
what,
kidding.
we're going to end up in Maxis.
Yes.
Are
no
we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's also the most realistic point for us to leave Caledonia to go to Kashtar.
And we can also ask
Once we're back on the main.
We can
line.
also ask another favor, which is
History.
Yes.
14.
14. He has definitely heard of Orin, and he has heard of these 3 cities. But he knows that. But at the time, Maxis wasn't really a city. It was more of a. During his time, it was more of a fort. So it was just another place of. I know there's a better word for it. I don't know if garrison is the right word for it, but it was a military outpost for the Empire. Orin was the other luxury city sister city next to Lazarvosk that you'd have to take a ferry over to if you wanted to enjoy some more of the stuff there, similar to Lazarvosk but different. And Anexa at the time was also an outpost, but then became more of a small agricultural hub for this hub and trading center.
Man, it really didn't advance in 2,000 years.
But at the time, they were very small.
I'm fucking with you.
When you got multiple races that live like 400 years each.
Humans? No, I'm kidding. Also, I don't think Dragonborn lived that long. Regardless, in that case, Claudius will want to go to Orin because that would make the most logical sense to him. Why would we want to go to a fucking garrison?
Fair point. Fair point. Yeah. Fair point. Yeah.
Why not just go back to a luxury city? I mean,
These things make sense. Yeah, let's go back there. Whatever.
Dragonborn on average live to be about 80.
80?
They age quicker when they're young, but once they reach adulthood, they slow down apparently, and then they end up living to be about 80.
Interesting.
So about an average human lifespan.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really weird though. I would though expect the Dragonborn would live longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least another 100 years on that. Anyways.
Well, that's 2 for Orin.
Well,
2 votes for Orin.
You're gonna make more over in Orin.
That's fine. I
I
can.
can't lie to you.
If we are going to be going back to that Murray area, I could spend a couple days here, trying to get somebody to disguise the ship, could get rid of the twin sheet, could get rid of the figurehead on the ship, as well as change the name just for
What does
posterity's
Sylack
sake.
know of either Orin or Maxis?
Make a history check, please, for him. What did you
Do
get?
you want me to re-roll?
Sure.
Oh, because it's 2 natural 20s.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's
I'll
fine.
re-roll. Oh, look. It's an 11 for a total of... Is that history?
Yeah,
10.
10.
Not bad, actually.
That's fine. That's fine. He hasn't been to Orin. He has definitely been to Lazarvosk more than he's been to Orin. So, Anexa, yeah, he has. He
Well,
has.
we've been to Anexa. What about Maxis?
Oh, right, Maxis. He's only really been there when he was as a performer. So he didn't really get a chance to explore the city, but a lot of people did come through, and they all smelled in very different ways. And typically, whenever their circus would come to Maxis, it was a full house.
So, well, wouldn't it be the same in Orin?
Well, no, I'm saying he's only been to Lazarvosk. He's never been to Orin.
He's never been to Orin.
Yes.
He only knows about Maxis.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably 3 for Orin. Because Sylack has never been to Orin. And if Sylack asks what is Orin, Claudius is gonna give a nice
Little
Romarian explanation
pep
of
talk.
of his memories in Orion.
All right.
So 3 out of 5 at least. What is?
I was gonna say Lodi will listen into the conversation and question how many people in Orin are immoral and bad people who may need some guidance.
This kid.
Make a history check as well.
Clerics being useful.
Cleric's being a cleric, all right?
Clerics? Useful? What the fuck?
5?
5?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just gonna
They're
go with
pro-
straight
yeah.
5.
I will always argue clerics are some of the most underappreciated players ever.
Oh no, clerics are the
Overpowered.
most appreciated.
They are the most appreciated once you realize what you got.
Yeah, okay.
Orange City.
Orange City. It's got people in it. Yeah. I'll turn that into Lodi sees it as an opportunity to help people with people are in the city, so he's in it for the ride. He's in it for the experience.
All right.
He's excited.
3 out of 6 or 4 out of 6.
Yeah, 4 out of 6.
All right. Okay.
seems
So,
I'm overruled.
Objection overruled.
So, that said, could you do us a small favor?
oh, me?
Yeah.
Sure, I guess. What the...
Sorry to ask, could you potentially try to make sure you make port next and Maxis every now and then, so we can potentially see you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We can do that. If we're,
So I can, I'll adjust your towards load and the rest of the clones. Just see them every now and then.
Yeah, of course. You're still gonna need,
So cute.
Debatable.
All right, so, Gregor says, "Yeah, absolutely. I can take care of that and come by every now and then. After we stop in Orin, we'll probably head back to Adele Palm, see what kind of work we can get, and we'll make sure that we're sticking to heading to Maxis for a while to see if hopefully we can catch up with you.
Oh, and you gotta get repairs done on the ship.
Yeah, we do have to get some repairs done, so we might as well
Hire a
rename
paint-
it at the time.
Hire a painter, change that name.
Yep, change the name, get rid of the figurehead of the twin sheeps, and then yeah, that's good. I can stick that in between the repairs. It'll still take probably a couple days while we're here. So
Was Adele Palm an independent entity?
Adele Palm is part of the Empire.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But technically, is it a different country? Or a state, at least?
no.
On its own, a state actor.
Well, yeah. I guess the only way I could say it is that it's kind of like Hawaii.
Okay. By the way, the dock workers, they're far enough away from the Empire. They don't really have to care if you bribe them. I'm sure they won't mention the renaming.
I have a suggestion for the renaming. Green prints. Get gold trim on the rails. Paint the whole thing green. Forest green.
I don't think we can paint the entire thing green. I don't think we can get the trim, but we can definitely add some green to it because right now the ship itself is kind of like just wood, and any color that might be on it is like red.
Oh wow, let's get to a twined sheep.
I'm
Twined
thinking
sheep.
in 4D chess.
I'll ask around and see what I can do. All right. For now, so I'm taking you guys to Orin. That's the final plan. We're gonna get some shipments to Orin, and we're gonna.
Sounds like we're gonna get your ship repaired a bit, get yourself a shipment, and take us the shipment to Orin.
All right, I can drink that. And he raises his mug.
Hey!
Let me know if you need help.
We'll do. And then so for now, let's get the party. And then he just knocks it back.
And then I will
we'll take a
wander
break.
over to the mercenary party.
You head over to the mercenaries. You see.
Oh god, now it's happening.
Yeah, you see Boreal is taking a solid drink. You see that Serana is taking a mild drink. Chaps is dancing at the table, and Soren, the dark elf with the bird, is tossing coins at him while he's doing that.
I will have to sit at the table and immediately toss some coins at him because why not?
Okay, roll a d10.
Oh boy.
D10 or d6, up to you.
5.
You toss 5 coins at
Okay.
Chaps.
5 silver right at him.
Okay, 5 silver.
He's really going at it.
Yeah, that's what happens when he has a couple on him.
I can relate.
So, how are things at your end?
We know what we're doing.
Okay, that's good. What you doing?
We are headed back to Ironheart.
Oh, so you're heading back to the mainland.
Yep.
All right, sounds like a good plan for you guys. Yeah, we're still gonna stick around here in this. On this side of the world,
I
so.
don't blame you. It's a good spot to relax for a bit.
Pretty cozy, yeah. Yep.
What?
Do it.
No, what?
Okay.
Have you guys been to Adele Palm here before?
Yeah, we've been here a couple times. Haven't planned on staying as long as we're planning on to now, but yeah, we've been here a couple times.
So you might be a little bit knowledgeable about what we can find out here while we're staying.
Yeah, we can help you do some sightseeing. You guys interested in anything?
Well, we need to repair a ship first off. I'm sure you saw the damages we docked.
Yeah, you can take care of that at here in the harbor. Should I presume? I'm not much of a shipwright myself, but yeah.
We're also looking at trying to pick up a shipment to take with us back to Orn.
Oh, okay. I'd say then ask around the harbor. There's a couple of shops around here that are always looking to, I guess, cut the middleman out in the sense of whatever union I guess they have going on here, and just try and get their shipments straight onto more independent individuals.
Makes sense.
Yeah, there's a couple of shopkeepers in the town.
I will instruct my familiar to fly around the dancing goblin in a circle.
You do so, and Soren sends hers as well. It's like, go, Lysandra. Yay!
Perfect.
I love it. I love it.
All right.
Look at him
I'm
go!
a fan.
Look at him go!
Yeah, look at him go. He's having the time of his life. Look at. See, he put on those nipple rings because he knew he was going to be dancing tonight. You're just seeing him swing around like castles.
Jacob,
Ow.
we could have had a totally normal dancing goblin and assless chaps, but you hopped on. I'm grateful.
Yeah, I had to include the nipple rings. I had to-
Yeah, you hear them jingling as they do. It's like,
Oh, yeah. So wait, is it like Wild Wild West with Will Smith and he has a rotating little pasties?
Yeah.
they're not pasties. They're
Oh,
proper.
they're actual nipple rings,
Yes.
but they're rotating. They're like, yeah.
Because they have a chain at the end of them.
Yeah, they look like Tomorrowland from Disneyland. It's just
Anyways.
going in
I'm
a
sorry,
circle.
Chaz.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chaz. I
And for the
apologize.
record, while he is wearing assless chaps, he is still wearing like a Speedo. So,
Oh,
Perfect.
God.
anyways.
If we're gonna head back there, get going on the rest of the things we have to do.
All right, sounds good. I'm definitely willing to help show you around, I suppose. We'll probably be here for a couple days before we either take a ship or
Oh,
hike out to St. Ava.
Knowing you guys has been pretty good, so I would appreciate it.
Yeah, you guys have been good company as well. And then Serana pipes in. It's like, mind if I show you guys my little puppet show thing that I've been
Please
working on?
do.
Okay, I'll show
You need
you.
help.
No, I think I've got it. I'll be out in that patio thing they have back there.
Well, we'll follow her out.
All right, cool. So, the last event of the night is, for me at least, I don't know about the rest of you guys, is going to be Serana's puppet show. If there's anything else you guys would like to do before that,
No, I would like to go to the puppet show.
The puppet show.
okay. You go watch the puppet show, and you see that's after a little while, Serana sets up a little box theater, puts up some paper, some parchment film in front of it, lights a couple of lanterns, puts it behind her, and it's a shadow puppet theater. And she starts playing around with these little shadow puppet toys and begins retelling the tale of the popular fable, The Trivia of Time. And she talks about this, and this story in particular is about
Listen, I agree that we're not necessarily totally creative people, but come on.
Come
Look, okay, look at all the weird stuff Manny has given us so far. Look at all the creative stuff he has pulled out of his ass.
Absolutely, but
Okay, look.
The
Understand, like, with the amount of creative energy he has put into this, he's got to pull from somewhere else.
I wonder. So where do these shadow puppets go? Huh? Where does it go? What is she shadowing?
She's talking about the three heroes getting lost in the Feywild, and the strange shenanigans they have to deal with, especially the fellow by the name of Buckelstump Stippleteen. And how he stuck with that name for an unfortunate amount of time. It's a very humorous little play.
Is it now?
Yes, it is. For some reason, you're a little annoyed by everyone calling one of the main heroes of the story Middle Piddle Suppleteen.
Master Novell,
Yes.
are there really such giant crabs that exist?
Are there?
Make an Arcana check.
As a matter of fact, in the Feywild there are.
Nature.
Nature check?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I can hit the right application. Nature check.
Let's go.
That's 17.
In your books, when you studied back at home in the castle, there were stories about very, very large crabs. You're not sure if it's on the scale that Serena's tale is telling, but they were pretty big crabs.
So for my own knowledge, is hers exaggerated or is it pretty?
It's definitely
accurate?
exaggerated. It's
Okay.
she's talking about a crab the size of an island, and she has like a big version and a tiny little puppet versions of the three heroes running away from it.
That is what happened though.
That is what happened.
This is literally what happened.
I know, but yeah, for you, as far as you're concerned, this is a tall tale.
That makes sense, actually.
That does make sense. Then I will tell Sylack, that there are stories of giant crabs. Though I've never heard one as large as this.
Oh, that is a shame. I feel it would be very delicious.
You would need a very large tub of butter.
You're probably right, Sylack.
That would be
I guess
pretty
Novell
good.
likes crab.
The play ends with the hero finally getting his name back, and their journey towards and then the journey continues. She snuffs out the light, comes out from behind the little theater, and everyone starts clapping. Yeah.
I give a soft.
I give a
slower clap.
I give a good clap.
Okay. Cool.
I do a
An
fancy
appropriate
clap.
one. An appropriate clap.
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
Not so loud, not so quiet.
All right. Boreal helps you guys find an inn on the island, and he'll pay for it. He'll pay for it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just a continuing favor because he is still grateful that you guys took him out and he's got the money to burn. So.
Thank you, Boreal.
Yeah. So you guys, if there's nothing else you guys like to do, we can take a long rest from here.
Another long rest.
Yep.
I'll ask Ron, what's up with the puppets?
Huh?
In the whole time we're there, I'll ask Ron, what's up with the puppets?
Oh, I don't know. I enjoy you know how I have that like my quarry with the shadows and stuff like that. I've just always felt really comfortable with shadows and stuff like that. And also, Mon's little sister, she loved my puppet show, so I like to entertain them. And it's a nice bit of passive income when we're not adventuring.
I understand. I'm usually not who I am.
Okay.
I usually have to be other people.
She might be dead.
What? Oh, you burned her house down.
Burned her house down.
You didn't check that she was out first.
No.
Ah.
I mean, I did my best to get everybody out of the house, but I don't actually know what happened.
So I can't wait to head to St. Ava and meet with her and her parents, and then
Thank
plan our
God.
show.
Oh,
Thank God.
This this tale about the temporal trivia was this is a
Oh,
test.
I'm sure she'll appreciate it. It was good.
Thank you. All right.
That I'll head to my inn.
Cool. You guys head to the inn, and from there, if there's nothing else in the middle to do, we will move on to the next day.
Yeah.
So you come to consciousness. Just some general business to get out of the way if you guys don't wish to roleplay it. Tiffany, one of Captain Cloud's crew, she arrived with paperwork to talk about where they're going to send the money, what kind of jobs they can take, their sense of autonomy, I suppose. And you guys go take care of that based on the stuff that you guys talked about last night in the bar. If there's anything else you would like to add on to that or make amends to, now's the time. Okay, and then she will happily
Make amends to?
amendments, I guess is what I was trying to
We
go.
should,
Yeah,
we should actually.
Oh.
We should probably actually draw up a proper contract.
not right now, but yeah. Claude agreed to the 40-60 split,
Yeah.
so that's already squared and done away. She has it all written up and everything like that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
They find you guys find a notary, and yeah, you guys sign off on it. She says, "All right, I'll head back to to Cloud. We'll start looking for some work, and I guess we'll see you when we see you."
Sounds good.
All right. She heads back around. So the rest of the day is now yours. Who would like to do what?
Well,
Let me see.
Well,
we need to find shipment, right? We need to secure shipment, but we should probably help the Twin Sheep's repairs. Either finding somebody to perform the repairs or...
so you have turned a drunken vagrant loose in a vacation spot.
To an extent, St. Ava is more the vacation spot. Fort Konrad is more business. Yeah.
Can he tell the difference?
Any place is a vacation spot if you drink enough.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, Boar's going to just day drink and wait for someone else to request help.
So you're just gonna where are you day drinking at Fort Gabriel, or are you gonna day drink on the ship?
At the ship at Fort Gabriel.
Okay. Yep. You spend a good amount of time either building up a tab or paying out of pocket.
I think I will join Boar.
Okay.
Oh boy, I'm just surrounded by a
Alcoholics.
couple of drunks.
All right. So if you guys are gonna be day drinking, that will be. What are you looking to go? Are you looking for some comfortable drinking or some modest drinking or
Drunken hobo.
Okay, so we'll go for pour. You're going to be getting like the cheaper beer.
Absolutely.
Okay, and what are you doing?
I will be doing moderate. I'll be saving some money, but testing out a couple of new drinks.
Okay. So for this first day, between the two of you, you have spent a total of about for this first day about 10 silver at Fort Gabriel. You've mostly just invested in drinks, so you have gotten yourself you spent at least 4 silver pieces getting
How much?
4 silver pieces for him for at least a couple gallons of the mediocre stuff.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else?
There's a library here? Okay, let me be more clear.
Yes, please.
I want to look for magic stuff.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Okay. If we do have some downtime to actually just kind of look around and do things,
Yeah, make an investigation check with advantage because Boreal is giving you advice.
okay. Yeah. Not as good as I would have hoped. That's gonna be a 12.
12. He points you in the direction of one particular spot that he knows of. He knows that they deal with magic stuff, but he's not sure if they sell magic stuff. So it's going to be kind of an open bag.
Okay.
So he points you to a place called Katrina's Arcanas.
I feel like I need to write that down. Katrina's Arcanas.
Yes. You enter the building, and it's a rather eccentric looking I slightly punched myself in the throat, and it vanished.
It happened.
Man.
I pushed on my throat.
Oh, that happened to me
Yeah.
today. I got popped in the chin real good with something.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a rather interesting looking setup. There are a variety of like cloth banners hanging from the ceiling, a number of knickknacks and tchotchkes lining the walls. None of them seem to have price tags, but they also don't look like they're meant to be sold. There is a half-elven woman sitting behind a desk, writing on a big book and kind of observing something in her hand. Seems like a large rock with a bunch of little gems in it. There's a very obvious ding-a-ling-a-ling as you enter the shop with a bell on top of the door, but she doesn't seem to look up from her notes.
She was caught playing with her.
Geodes.
Ding-a-ling.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Jeez.
So, when I was a little boy, my grandma gave me a brand new toy.
Yeah.
Silver balls hanging on a string.
Yeah.
She told me it was my dingle-lingle-lingle.
Yeah. Exactly that.
What?
Yeah,
Jeez.
my ding-a-ling.
Yeah.
Your ding-a-ling. We caught you playing with your ding-a-ling.
Okay.
Anyways.
All right.
So
Anyway.
I'll
If I
walk.
can't cover Chuck Berry on this podcast, I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm not telling you not to. Yeah, I'll walk in and I will kind of look around, kind of take it all in, and then I'll say hi.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if I need to make that bell louder, if I just need to pay more attention. I'm not sure. She puts it. Welcome to Katrina's Arcanas. I am Katrina Electos. Are you here for work, or are you here for purchasing, or you look like the right individual.
Well, to be very honest, I'm very new to the world of Arcana, and
Interesting.
I would like to explore more and learn more, and maybe, I don't know.
Well, I'm certainly no teacher, but I have my knowledge. Is there a particular school that you are interested in? Evocation, divination, teleportation, illusion?
Well,
I seem to focus more on the on unusual magical items, and she kind of looks around and she pulls off a thing, and it is a sorry. You see that it's a little pouch, and it's like a lot of this stuff comes from a little bit I've made myself, but also some of it belongs to the island itself. If you catch my drift.
I think I do. Well, I guess I've always been kind of interested in, well, how do I put this? Affecting the world around me.
Around you, so perhaps maybe transmutation, perhaps maybe evocation. Affecting the world how? Do you want to shape stone to your making, or do you want to set things on fire?
Both of those sound pretty cool.
Well, changing the world around you. Would the world count including yourself, or?
It certainly could. So, to give you a little bit of knowledge, I'm not 100% new to the world of magic, though I am fairly new. I do possess a certain amount of experiences. And I'll just kind of reach over, like
Okay.
I'm about to try and grab something off the shelf,
Okay.
but I'm like 20 feet away from the nearest shelf in the direction I'm grabbing,
Okay.
and then I teleport over. And I just kind of grab it. Like, I don't know what any of this is as I look at whatever it is I grabbed.
I see. Okay.
And then I'll gently put it back.
Okay, so you are a magical individual by nature, then.
Something like that.
All right. So what exactly it is that you are looking for here, if you are not interested in... If you don't know items very well. As I said before, I am not exactly a teacher, but I am a... I have knowledge in terms of, like, magical artifacts and things like that.
Well, magical artifacts, let me start there. And I'll pull out my spell deck. And I will show them to her. Do you know anything about these? And I will kind of...
She looks at them, is like...
fan them out.
I have never seen anything like them. What do they do?
Do I have anything?
I didn't think I'd get this far.
The closest thing I have to magical cards like this is she kind of wanders around. So while you're figuring it out, go ahead.
Sure.
And she picks up a deck, and she shows a box. And it's she pops it open and says, these are a deck of illusions. They're capable of making creatures appear based on what you draw. They're fake and they're illusions, but they're very realistic and very believable. Depending on the
That
individual.
could be very interesting.
Yes, but I don't think I've ever seen cards like yours. What did they do?
Well, I'll pull out one, and I'll ask her. Do you have any objects you've been struggling to figure out what are?
I think so. And she kind of rummages around and brings to you a pair of shackles. They have an interesting design on the cuff portion, and they seem to be made out of unusual shiny material. This was found in the jungles of Adele Palm. It was found in some kind of UNT encampment. Not entirely sure what it's for. At first it just seemed like simple imprisonment stuff, but closer inspection revealed that there was more arcane nature about it. Beyond that.
So I'll gesture to take them from her.
Okay.
If
She
you
hands
don't mind.
them to you.
And I will take out a. What color card would that be?
Maybe blue.
Maybe blue. Maybe blue.
If you're casting the spell, I think you're casting. It's probably blue.
Blue. And I will touch it to the shackles
Okay.
as I cast Identify.
Identify. Is that a ritual or is it just a thing?
It is just It is a first level spell that I have prepared.
Okay.
So it takes a minute to cast in this case.
Okay. You start casting it. It glows very brightly and then disintegrates and it like tears apart by itself and begins surrounding the shackles, and then it reforms into a card again. And in similar vein, now now rather than presenting the spell itself, it's presenting it in the same MTG format. So now it has a picture of the shackles, the name of it, and a description. These are
That's actually pretty cool.
Sick.
these are dimensional shackles. You place these shackles on an incapacitated creature, and they adjust to fit a small to large size. And in addition to serving as mundane manacles, they prevent a creature bound by them from using any method of extra-dimensional movement, including teleportation or travel to a different plane of existence.
Damn.
Whoa.
They don't prevent the creature from passing through an interdimensional portal, though.
Whoa, they have to make the portals.
Interesting. That is a cool item.
That actually makes a lot of sense, considering the fact that the UNT had to make so many deals with devils. They probably had to try and imprison some to prevent them from going back on their word and traveling back to the Nine Hells.
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of like she snags them from you, runs over to her book and starts like taking notes furiously. Like, yeah. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for this. Should I pay for your services, sort of?"
Do I see any object of note that I would find particularly interesting?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. That's a nat 20 for a total of 26.
A natural 20. Okay, that deserves a little something. Okay, so as you are kind of perusing some of the items in Katrina's shop, Claudius wanders in. It's like, okay, you know that bell's loud enough. I just need to pay attention more. It's like, welcome. How can I help you?
I am browsing.
Wonderful. If you have any questions, just come and ask.
He's also with me.
Oh, wonderful. So the two of you are here. So are you sure you're looking for work? Because I do have some things I need fetched in the jungle.
Maybe we can talk about that a little bit.
Wonderful.
A little bit later.
Wonderful. All right. So you were looking for more things like information, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see your deck again.
I will enter my deck.
She looks at it and is like, oh, interesting. So it's like a spell book, but it is in the form of cards. I should take a note of that. She takes a note of it. Okay. So it seems that you're keen on more of the wizardly things, are you?
I guess so, yeah.
She pulls a couple of spells like, okay, here. And she presents a couple of scrolls to you. It's like...
It's very dangerous. You don't just give a girl your deck.
He's gonna do it. Gotta make sure your deck's clean.
Gotta use protection. Make sure they're in sleeves. You know what I mean?
I was just about to say that. Damn it.
He's on
Sometimes,
one today.
sometimes you press.
On a roll.
Sometimes you put it in the other part of the shoe just to make sure.
It's true.
She shows you a couple of it's like you seem very new at this, so I'll present you a couple of some of the lower level stuff. It should be fairly easy for you to copy over to your cards. Very ingenious, by the way.
Thank you.
She shows you a couple.
As I sweat because I totally definitely did it myself.
The various she has 3 cantrips for you. She has infestation, mage hand, and minor illusion.
Ooh. Let me look those up to see which one I would prefer. I assume she's offering
Actually-
one, right?
Yes, and actually Nyx mage hand, and instead what she does offer is mold earth.
Ah.
Mm.
If you...
We'll go over these 3 first, and then I can show you these other 2. What does Claudius like to do?
Oh, what does this do? He picks up something random.
Okay. Claudius picks up a feather, and she says, "Oh, that's something that we found on our little UNT expeditions. Seems that they managed to imbue a feather with some magic, and it seems like that one can turn into a tree when you throw it."
You were telling me a feather can turn into a tree.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
UNT had very unusual magic on their person.
Infestation, mold, earth, and what was the last one?
Infestation, mold, earth, and
Ruh-roh.
shoot, yeah. Oh, indeed. Minor illusion.
Got it. Thank you. Go on.
If you're-
How much currency for it?
if you're looking to purchase it, that will be That is a very, very, very magical item, so it's going to run, but it is a feather, and it's going to cost you about 600 gold pieces.
I will take it under consideration.
Wonderful, wonderful. Is there any other interesting items that you can see that fancy your interest? You seem like the adventuring sort. Are you in the need of perhaps some protection?
Perhaps.
Wonderful. We do have a fascinating, and she wanders over another interesting artifact, and you can see this cloak that's looks like it was. What the dog?
It was probably a cat. It's gone now.
Go on.
It looks like it is the hide of an alligator thread together with some kind of fibrous twine and clasped with bones. And this is a cloak of protection. It will add a little bit of a bonus to your armor, to whatever it is that you're currently wearing on your person. And yeah, cloak of protection plus 1 bonus to AC saving throws while you wear the cloak. This one will run you about 250.
I will take it under consideration.
What's Claudius's budget? 'Cause these guys aren't exactly hurting for money.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
These are not questions you need to
Athelas.
ask Claudius.
Walks
Okay.
in drunk and buys the cloak from underneath him. No.
What?
I mean, if that's what you want to do, man, I ain't stopping you.
And of course, we have a variety of other magical weapons that we've also conjured up. Those will run you probably about 100 gold, depending on which one you're interested in.
I do kind of want that cloak, though.
Too bad you're not here and you're day drinking with Boar on the town.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do, Mom.
I'm only using one tavern, not the whole town.
Eh.
I can't decide. Mold Earth.
Mold Earth. Okay. I will give you the spell for. Let's see. You did help me out with that identification. So, let's get about. Let's call it 100 gold.
100 gold?
Yes.
You said that she might have first level spells as well?
Yes.
Kind of want to see those before I dedicate to spending 100 gold.
Certainly. And she presents to you two spell scrolls as well. One is a Find Familiar spell scroll, and the other is Hideous Laughter.
As in Tasha's Hideous Laughter?
Yes, but it also is referred to as just Hideous Laughter for some reason. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's not Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yep.
I know what Find Familiar does. Let me see here.
Is there anything specific that Claudius is looking for?
So here's the thing.
Yes.
I cannot add items to a sidekick.
Oh, shoot.
So most magical items that you give me that I just have use, I can put in my inventory.
Okay.
Magic weapons and armor, I don't know how to apply them to him.
That's unfortunate. I think depending on how
Thanks, Mom.
Sorry. I
That's
think depending on
rough,
how
buddy.
simple the item is, we can you can have it in your inventory, and whatever effect you plan on using it, as long as Claudius is still wearing it, we'll just look at the description and have it activate based on that.
That's very unhelpful because that will
It's
slow things down significantly. Is there a way that you can make custom sidekicks?
I can try, and we'll see how that plays out.
Is someone able to check real quick?
Yeah, let me. If Aaron's still looking, I shall look. See if I can homebrew him.
Hideous Laughter is pretty cool.
It's very useful.
Yeah, I see how it could be.
Is it a wizard spell though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bard and Wizard spell.
You're a wizard, Barry. feel like this is an acceptable dice tray.
It can be. Maybe not. It's too curved.
Yeah. Wee bit.
Wee bit.
Shit, looks like I can only create as homebrew backgrounds, feats, magic items, monsters, races, spells, and subclasses.
So you cannot.
You can homebrew
I mean,
everything.
I created an actual class for Claudius, so a character sheet for Claudius. So if you just want to have access to that and have it on like another tab or something like that.
I will have to make a character sheet for Claudius some other time.
Okay.
In the meantime, I will collect items that he wants as we find them.
Okay.
So sure,
Okay.
he will look at the magical weapons.
Okay. They're pretty gritty in their presentation. They're made of either like obsidian or sharpened bone, but they exude when touched. They exude kind of like a weird tingle or vibration about them. So they're despite their very archaic look, they are quite sophisticated in their power. So they basically would all be a weapon plus one.
Okay.
Yeah. So and there's a variety involving swords, daggers, spears, clubs. Yep.
And that's
that in terms of the plus one weapons. Yeah.
oh, okay.
And then of course there was a cloak of protection as stated earlier. There's a weird little vial of goo that is described as sovereign glue. In terms of a more sophisticated looking piece of magical equipment that doesn't look like it was handmade, is an interesting it looks like a badge at first, and it's made out of black iron, and inscripted onto the face is something like a devil. Would Claudius like to see what this is?
He doesn't know what it is.
So Katrina takes it, tosses it up in the air, and it transforms into a shield, and it floats around her. So it's an animated shield. Yeah. Yep. And she also finds another rather sophisticated looking. Claudius also finds another rather sophisticated looking piece of magic item, and it's displayed like a decoration, but it's definitely magical, and it's a big fan. But and on the paper side of it are illustrations of what seem to be some kind of strange, like a devil fighting some kind of demon, and it's a red fan, and it's got that kind of illustration on it. Yep, and it's a wind fan, so basically, you can use it to cast a gust of wind once until the next dawn. And this is the stuff that she personally has currently identified in her shop. Everything else seems to be more archaeological knickknacks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that don't seem to have any magical purpose, or no magical purpose identified yet. So yeah.
Okay.
All right. So everything, all that would run in between the price range of $75 to 500 gold.
That's a very large range.
Yeah. So depending on which one you want to purchase.
I'll take all of it.
Holy shit. Okay, so
What kind of price am I looking at?
all right, so let's see. That's gonna be me calculating a little bit.
You did this to yourself.
I did. I know. All right.
Do it.
All of it. I'll take it all.
I'll take the lot.
No. I will take them all.
Ooh.
Most disappointing final boss. So cool. Died so easily.
We're talking about the dude in the wheelchair, Metal Gear Solid 3.
Not at all. He was really cool. He's so cool, in fact, that if you let the game run for a certain number of days,
He just dies.
he just dies.
Yeah,
That's how
exactly.
cool he is. That's how badass
He's
that
also
game is.
he's also really cool because it's possible to just defeat him by actually before you ever get into a fight, just sniping his oxygen tank and blowing him up.
No, I'm talking about Oryx, the Taken King.
Oh, I'm trying. Yeah.
So I offered you a cloak of protection.
I
the
think-
sovereign
I
glue
think
too.
we're talking about the same
That's
dude.
the other thing.
Wait, no, we're not talking about the same.
No, we're not. I'm talking about Destiny 1's second major boss.
Yeah. No, Metal Gear Solid 3, there's a guy with the same mechanic. There's a boss where he's literally just a guy in life support.
I know.
On life
No,
support
the
mode,
Oryx
yeah.
is. I know who you're talking
yeah,
about. Because you can let the game run for a couple of days and he just outright dies from a heart attack.
Yeah.
Or you can snipe him early on in the game and kill him early
Yeah.
without even fighting him.
Yeah.
Yes, I know who you're. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Destiny's second boss,
Oh, okay.
Oryx, the Taken King. He was chalked up to be this huge badass. He wipes out the queen's brother. Swarm of fighters and leaves a giant hole in the ring of Saturn, and he just kind of keels over.
Queen Mara.
Mhm.
Also, nothing more disappointing than realizing she's like a squiggling swarm of tentacles
No, she isn't.
That was the illusion version.
in the illusion version.
All right. Anyways,
That was plaguing her brother's mind.
yeah. Anyways, so total will come out to 1,950 gold.
Ribbon for you.
To 1,950 gold pieces.
1,950.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, nothing more satisfying than realizing she could have chosen anybody in the world, and she chose Lord Shaxx.
Anybody in the universe?
Are you kidding me? Who wouldn't choose Lord Shaxx?
Exactly.
And even more respect because she kept the helmet on.
Listen,
Exactly.
Mara Sov is a fucking badass.
Exactly.
Back to the game.
Yes. So
1950.
yes.
No. We cut down the price. Let's say 1725.
Make a persuasion check.
Natural 20 for a total of 26.
She looks at you. It's like, your friend did help me out with identifying those shackles that really were eluding me for quite a while. Okay, 1750. You said
1725.
1725. Yeah, 1725. All right, deal.
I'll be right back. Claudius will go outside. A couple minutes later, Claudius will come back in.
Poof. All right, enjoy your haul. So, to review, you have purchased a wind fan.
Hold on. I have no. Well, actually. Let's be intelligent about this. This will be faster.
This is what I'm remembering from what you purchased. All right, so, or that we were looking at that you decided to point out.
Okay.
Ready? Okay.
Yep.
So you purchased a +1 weapon. What that weapon is will apply to whatever Claudius is good at. So just make sure that's like
Yeah.
aesthetically it's like wood, obsidian, and bone.
Okay.
A wind fan.
Yeah.
So, 2 ounces of sovereign glue. A cloak of protection. An animated shield. I think there was one more. I can't remember what it was. cloak, glue, weapon, wind fan. And there's one more. What was the other one? Did I double up by accident? Oh, and the feather. Yeah, the feather.
Oh, right.
Yep.
What's it called?
It is called... It starts with a Q, I think. Qualls, Quaal,
Yeah.
feather token.
Tree.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Cool.
Got it.
All right, sweet. And Nivelle, have you decided on your purchase?
Yes, I want to get hideous laughter.
You get hideous laughter. She will offer that one up as well for
Whoa, I didn't know Strahd joined us.
125.
125 gold. 125 gold. Yes, I will pay the 125 gold. 10 gold to 1 platinum, right?
Yeah.
So it's...
But you're forgetting about Electrum.
Fuck Electrum.
Technically, it would be 100 gold to 1 platinum
No,
no. If Electrum was included.
I am disregarding Electrum.
But fuck Electrum.
Yeah.
Fuck it. But
Who the hell includes Electrum?
yeah.
Right? Nobody.
Strahd.
Only crazy people. Not even Strahd.
Not
Strahd
even
is more
Strahd.
sense than that.
Strahd abolishes
Well,
Electrum. You
Strahd
bring
also-
Electrum into Strahd's
But are you
domain,
trying-
he
like,
Strahd
kills you
also
on
has
sight.
his
'Cause
own
if you have a-
currency with his face
Because
on
any
it.
Electrum you bring him is gold he can't swim in.
Strahd tails.
Why swim in gold when you can swim in platinum?
Wee wah wah wah.
It's
wee
true.
wah,
Tails.
wee wah, wee
It's
wah.
true.
Woo.
Yeah, I'll buy hideous laughter.
You buy. She gives you the hideous laughter scroll. It is a very worn piece of parchment, but the arcane instructions are still legible.
Perfect. So Nivelle's gonna pull a big noob dumb right here,
Okay.
and he's gonna be like, so. Last time I used a spell, it kind of burned up. A scroll. Last time I used a scroll, it kind of burned up.
Yes.
How do I not let this burn up?
Oh well, if you copy it onto one of your cards, you'll have that spell as a card, or as a page in a booklet, I suppose. So you would have.
That's something I can do?
Yes, but you are going to need some very special ink, ink and paper, which I do happen to have on purchase.
Oh, well, how much?
How much indeed?
Damn.
Because I know about this thing, but unfortunately I didn't prep for it.
Well, darn it.
Yep, oops,
It's
oopses.
okay.
I think you have to add the flipping of the pages into the microphone. Like, how much indeed?
You need to add canned page flipping.
Yeah, can.
Okay.
Don't mind me, I'm being dumb.
So it will be 10 gold pieces for the ink. And how many pieces of parchment are you looking for? Because it will be 1 silver per piece of parchment.
How much do you have?
She kind of points to the back, and you can see there's
Like stacks upon stacks of parchment.
stacks,
Oh, boy.
rolls.
How many spells can I learn?
I have to take notes. A lot of notes.
Is it like standard size papers, first off?
The stacks, yes. The parchments are more in larger rolls.
Okay. Because, like, how many cards could I get out of, a couple of pieces of paper, right?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 9.
A 9. Looking at the information on the scroll and your card, you kind of figure that you not figure, but you wonder, how am I going to get all this information on the scroll onto this tiny ass card?
Tiny ass little playing card.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, one.
One sheet of parchment is 1 silver.
How heavy is it?
Paper.
Whoa.
One paper weighs 1 paper.
A paper.
But if you're
you
talking
will.
about in terms of technical mechanics, nothing.
Oh.
It legitimately has no weight applied to it.
Oh.
Neither does the bottle. Oh, and you will also need an ink pen, and that's gonna be 2 copper.
Okay. 100 pieces of paper.
Okay, 100 pieces of paper. That's 100 silver. That's what, 10 gold?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Just give me the whole price.
Yeah. She counts out 100 sheets of parchment, wraps them up in a nice package. Are you also purchasing the bottle of ink? And
Of course.
Okay, she gets you an ounce of ink, an ink pen, and that's going to be an additional 10 gold pieces and 2 copper pieces.
So I'm looking at 20 gold, 2 copper?
Yep.
Okay. I give her 2 platinum and 1 gold because I don't have any copper. And I tell her to keep the change.
She appreciates that. She throws in a couple more, 2 more sheets of paper.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Is it literally just paper and
Yeah.
the equipment?
Yeah. In this case, she figures if you're going to be making cards out of it, she gives you the standard 8x12.
Perfect. By the way, D&D Beyond only does 10 sheets of paper at a time.
Amazing.
That's weird.
So just put. Can you have 10 sheets of paper?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
I could have sworn you'd be able to add more to that. Dang, that's weird.
That's
Okay.
bullshit. You know?
And then ink and...
I mean, that's a lot of paper. 10 sheets.
100 sheets.
There's a point where Caleb purchased like 200 sheets of paper at one point in a game.
You have to imagine that these sheets of paper aren't like our paper, where they're cut super thin. This is like parchment paper.
Thick
Which is-
boys.
Old process where essentially they just pulped up tree bits and old recycled cloth, and then just dried it out on wire racks.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
or on the more intense scale, actually thinning out animal hide and stretching it.
Yeah.
D&D Beyond or D&D actually specifies that this is paper made from cloth fiber,
Interesting. Okay.
not
Yeah.
animal. Yeah.
10 sheets would be equivalent to like 10 thin towels
Yeah.
being strung together, like put on top of each other.
That's kind of cool.
And it's very, very thin towel, more like a.
It is really thin. In that case.
Like a hand cloth.
Yeah, I was gonna say a hand cloth or a thick bed sheet.
Yeah. Three
Yeah, but
Anyway.
paper towel.
10 of those. 10
Anyway,
of those is a lot. 10 tens. of
I will
those.
ask her as my final thing if she knows where I can find a breastplate.
Breastplate. I don't know if any of this stuff, and she kind of looks around at all her knickknacks and stuff. I don't know if any of this stuff is a breastplate. You can probably try and go to the Catalina Hunting Lodge. Perhaps they're probably selling armor.
Thank you for the information.
Of course. Do you boys need anything else?
Claudius?
He's standing there with all of his.
No, I think I have enough.
Okay, sounds good. No, thank you. And if we end up wanting to do some work for you, like you asked, we'll come back.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Really quick, what kind of stuff? What kind of work?
Oh, I send adventurers into the jungle to find me things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll come back if we want to take you up on the offer.
Wonderful. All right. Okay. So you guys step out of Katarina's Arcanus. What else would you like to do? So did Sylack and Lo just loiter around the
Yes,
outside?
pretty much. We are, taking in the sights.
Okay.
Not gambling, but...
All right. So
You gotta sit forward though to take in this.
yeah, taking in the sights. Not,
So-
not gambling. Yeah.
while you guys are kind of idling while Claudius and Neville are shopping, a gentleman walks by, tall, beefy-looking human male, shaved bald head. He's wearing I forget how to describe this kind of armor, but he's got his arms are plated up, and his legs. But his chest is fully exposed, and it's a nice, strong, barreled chest. No hair, but it's like
Keep going.
sleek and tanned.
Don't stop.
And he has on a tabard that is a very familiar blue color with the symbol of Bahamut on it. And he's passing by. What would Sylack and Load like to do upon seeing
Lodi
this?
does not know anything about this, so he's gonna rely on the instincts of Sylack.
Okay. What would Sylack like to do with this information?
So in my carnival group, we played a game called Rochambeau.
No, yeah, Rochambeau. I'm very aware of it. Yes.
You are? Oh, we should play it.
Yes. Okay. Ready?
Rochambeau.
Rochambeau. Rochambeau.
Seriously?
we have
No, you can play Rochambeau. I'm just surprised that you guys tied so many times.
Well, yeah, I think we obviously have the same technique.
For the audience at home that cannot see what me and Jake have done, we have intentionally rolled a rock in rock paper scissors 3 times
Oh,
and have
jeez.
astounded Manny with our ability to
Tie
so many times.
Okay.
And they did not talk about
There
this
was no
prior.
plan. There was no plan whatsoever.
They both did the thing.
That's still
They
pretty
both
goddamn
realized.
damn impressive.
They both realize if I do rock one time, and the
No,
other guy
yeah.
does,
Yeah.
it doesn't work. You know, the other guy's likely to pick paper the next time, so I'll just do rock again.
That's fucking amazing.
I can't believe. So in sync.
Yes.
Yes, Alex doesn't notice at all.
We noticed
My God.
nothing
Noticed
of this
nothing
random
of this.
Bummer.
encounter.
Okay. So this barrel-chested individual walks past.
Yes.
The dice said no to it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You guys see, you guys hear the ding-a-ling, and you see Claudius and Neville step out into the street.
Master Neville,
Yes, hello.
did you find what you want?
I found a lot of information, yes.
This is good.
Yes. Will help us on our quest and journey. Yes.
Squire Claudius, did you find what you wanted? Yes, Master Sylack. Yes, I did. As he comes out with like,
Just a bunch of stuff.
he's trying to organize his things, put on the cloak.
It's just his swap meet hall.
Yeah.
I have a single scroll in my hand that I'll put away in my bag.
All right. So, are you two doing anything else besides day drinking?
I will attempt to find entertainment.
Okay. There is make an investigation check.
Oh, boy.
How drunk am I?
Make a con save.
That's a 4.
A 4. You are too wiped to even step outside.
Oh, sorry, 8.
8,
Well, 7.
7.
It's not as low as I thought it was,
Yeah,
but
but you still, it's still enough that
Yeah.
that when you step out and kind of just take a look at your surroundings, you're pretty comfortable where you are.
Did you say
Con save,
save?
please. Yes.
Yeah, so that's 17.
17. You're buzzed, but on the lower end of it.
I am looking for some extra protection.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Actually, make an investigation check with advantage, because I forgot the other crew is helping you.
oh, if they're helping me, yeah, that's a 14.
14. They direct you to a place called Shellshiv's Hall. It's an old gambling hall run by a turtle who is a retired privateer.
That is a dirty 20 for me.
Dirty 20?
I'm gonna hang out with those mercenaries.
So we'll get back to you in a second. Shellshiv's Hall is a 50 GP is considered high rolling. So if you would like to place some bets, I will have you roll a couple of challenge checks, and we will go from there.
If 50 GP is high, I don't have enough for low.
They direct you to the Catalina Hunting Lodge, which is a hunting lodge that was established a long time ago, and is a popular spot for adventurers, hunters to meet up and shoot the shit, prepare for a hunt, etc., etc. Before they go out into the jungles of Adele Palm. All right, and are you guys heading to Catalina's Hunting Lodge?
I'd like to, since
Okay.
we're going there anyway.
All right, so are you gonna go there?
Yep.
You eventually run into all of them. Are you gonna gamble?
No.
Well, 50 is high rolling, but it's not the buy-in.
No, trust me, I'm just gonna hang out with those mercenaries.
Okay, you just hang out. You hang out with the mercenaries. Soren teaches you a couple neat tricks that you can do with your familiar.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
So, and you continue to day drink.
Yeah.
Yep. So the four or five of you meet at Catalina's Hunting Lodge. It is it's at the top of the hill, and it seems to be it's like a longhouse that's been fortified a bit here and there. You can see there's much more rugged, adventurer-looking types who are hanging out around this place. What would you guys like to do?
Lodi, come here. Come here, Lodi.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Have you ever been to a place like this?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I don't understand what a place like this is.
This is a hunting lodge.
Okay.
These people, they hunt.
What do they hunt?
I don't know, all kinds of things.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. All sorts
right.
of things. But, sometimes nothing at all. But mostly what it is it's a place for intense social encounters by people who all think that they're better than each other and think that they're better than you.
Oh, I do not like that at all.
I don't either.
So Lavelle has an interesting opinion on rangers, doesn't he?
Not rangers, hunters.
Oh, okay.
There's a difference.
Okay.
Specifically hunters in this context.
Okay.
How do they think that they're better than me?
Well, you see, if the guy, whoever this is, we'll call him Billy.
Billy,
If
okay.
Billy can
It's
manage to take down a bear, for example, a big old brown bear,
Of course.
and then take that head and mount it on their wall, then obviously they think that because you haven't taken down a bear, that they're better than you.
Well, that's ridiculous. I think we have to go take down a bear right now.
No. That's the wrong train of thought.
No.
No.
Okay.
Because even if you did, there's a guy in there who took down an elk. Who thinks that they're better than the guy
Well, that's ridiculous.
who thinks that they're better.
an elk is
than
better
you.
than a bear? That's ridiculous.
I agree.
So what's
point
the
is-
solution?
We do nothing except maybe something.
Something?
Yes, something.
As
Okay,
in-
let's go inside.
Okay, all right. Follow you.
All right, y'all head inside, and it's a pretty comfortable atmosphere. You can see a bunch of mounted animal heads along the walls. There is a big hanging sculpture of what seems to be like a winged lizard of some kind. Anybody who wants to figure what that is, make a nature check.
I'll try at least.
Yeah. Oh, that's a net one.
You bump into somebody and just say, "Hey, watch it," and they keep going. All right, numbers, please. Starting with
10.
10.
10.
10.
Net 20 for 23.
All right, Gunther? No? Okay. 23. This looks like some kind of dragon.
Cool. Cool. On my net 20, can I identify the dragon? Like, the type of dragon?
This might possibly be a green dragon.
Oh, that's why you were calling on me? Is that perception check?
Yeah. Well, no,
Mr.
nature.
Nature check?
Mr. Neville, what is that over there?
12.
12. Definitely dragon-like. Not entirely sure what type of dragon, but definitely dragon-like.
Yep. Dragon.
Ask Novell, that's very dragon-like.
Yeah, and it looks kind of greenish.
But it's green.
The dragon.
Is that bad?
What do I know about green dragons?
In that case, make an either Arcana or Nature.
We'll go with an Arcana check. For a 19.
19. They are temperamental, and they spew, I believe it's acid or poison. I mean,
Spew poison.
yes, poison.
Black as acid, if I remember correctly.
Yes, you're right. And they tend to hang out in very like jungly, swampy areas.
Interesting. What is the approximate age of this dragon? As in, it's not an ancient dragon, obviously, because that would be too big to fit in this building.
Make another nature check.
Okay, sure.
It's a wee baby.
Oh boy. I'll save you the trouble, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a dragon skeleton, and the only dragon you've really ever seen is Argentia. And she's fucking huge.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see the rest of the atmosphere and people inside are they're mostly just relaxing, sitting on big leather chairs, drinking expensive wines, liquor, smoking, and
yes, exactly
yeah.
the picture I've painted for
yeah,
Lodi.
and there's a little kiosk on the side that seems to be selling some kind of weaponry or armor.
What are you here for, Athelas?
I'm here for some better armor.
Oh, you are? Mm-hmm. Oh, so am I. What are you in the market for?
I don't quite know yet. How about you?
I'm getting a breastplate if I can find one.
I see.
Yeah, I feel like it'll offer me the most amount of protection without jeopardizing my stealthiness in any way.
Stealthiness.
So you head up to the counter. you have the counter. This is a This is a red dragonborn who has a very chill disposition about him. He's like, welcome. Coming looking for some armor then?
Yes, sir.
Armor, weapons, looking to hunt something specific or just looking to protect yourself from something specific?
Nothing specific. Life is a little too chaotic to prepare for specifics.
Well, if you don't prepare for specifics, but anyways.
Looking to defend yourself or deal some damage?
Exactly that. Yeah.
Alright, what you in the market for then?
I'm in the market to be recommended something to improve my protection.
He looks you up and down. Kind of well, okay, out of character. What's your armor class right now?
I gotta double check. 14.
14? Okay. And what type of armor do you have on your person right now as well?
Studded leather.
Studded leather? Okay. Alright. You the sneaky type? Don't want to make a whole lot of noise, or?
Don't want to make too much noise, no?
Alright, I can recommend to you then, I recommend you a breastplate, this chain shirt I got over here, or some hide armor. The breastplate will be 14 plus your dex modifier, or hide plus your which will be 12 plus your dex, and the chain shirt will be 13 plus your dex, or yeah, maximum 2. And what about you?
I'm in the market for a breastplate.
All right, market for breastplate. That'll be 400 gold bits for it.
And would you be willing to accept my studded leather as taking off some of that price?
Persuasion check.
It's seen very little combat. What? Okay. That's a 19.
Okay, yeah. All right, I'll take off. That's a decent looking condition. I'll take off 100 gold for 300 total.
Okay.
Okay.
Does anybody remember what I did with my scale mail when I bought the studded leather?
No.
Nope.
Damn it!
Wait, you had skill mill?
Originally, at the beginning of the show, I had
He
scale
tried.
mail.
He tried to be sneaky and scale mail at one point.
You tried to scale a mail?
He tried to scale a mail.
That's yeah.
He tried to mail a scale.
Yeah. Oh, you tried to mail the scale.
No, I had scale mail at one point.
Ah.
Realized that Novella and Vimic were
He
practically
was-
the
Jake-
same, so I've
Jake,
been
you
slow.
were, I know you weren't there,
So
but
the
he was
scale
like,
mail fell.
He was like, "Can I mail this scale?" And Manny was like, "Okay, roll a sleight of hand check." And Aaron rolled like a 2, and he had like a +3 modifier for it, so he had like a total of 5. And Manny was like, "I'm sorry, you can't mail that scale."
But so the scale mail fell
It did fail.
because
You-
it didn't fit on
okay.
his tell. Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
Understand the
confusing.
scale of the scale mail fail.
Can I ask you, Manny,
Yes.
to make your own personal roll to determine if I still have my scale mail or not?
Sure.
And now he's asking Manny for bail.
Yeah, he's trying to bail out of the scale mail fell.
I feel like it's not right if I make the determination.
Odds are even.
We're having quite a quail.
So last time, I said odds and it was even, but I always go even.
So this
So
time,
odds again, you double
gonna
down.
go.
You
So this
double
time-
down.
No,
This
you
time you're gonna go.
Wait, I got it. I got it.
No,
Wait, wait.
no.
I got
do what
it.
you always do.
Rochambeau.
No,
Yeah, yes.
odds.
You do have it.
I will offer that in a trade as well then.
Make another persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
18.
All right, that one's a little bit more beat up. Probably wouldn't be a whole lot of resale value to that. I'll take 25 off. So total 275.
Oh.
That's fair. Thank you for offering me these in trade and also getting them out of my hair.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Said two.
What about
two,
you,
Sorry,
Loomis?
275.
75, yes.
Is there any more of that? Oh wait, no, I can't afford that. Perfect. How much is the hide?
The hide, that's gonna be 10 gold bits. The chain shirt's 50. Those will keep you pretty nice and stealthy.
Can you give me the stats on those again? I forgot.
All right. So the hide is 12, plus your dex modifier max 2, so 14. So it probably wouldn't be, or yeah, it's 2, 14. The chain is 13 plus 2. The breastplate is 14 plus 2.
Are you talking about chainmail?
Yeah, but in this case it's called chain shirt, and based on mechanics, there's no disadvantage to stealth on that.
Oh, cool.
Let me see. You said the breastplate was 400 gold?
Breastplate's 400 guests.
Oh, okay. I'll take the chain shirt.
Okay.
And in turn, can I sell you my studded leather armor?
Make a persuasion check.
Have you seen the smoldering armor breastplate?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
It's pretty amusing.
Oh. But have you seen that whale?
It's gonna be a 5.
I'm looking for the whole.
Is that a piece of seaweed in there? Sorry, that thing is way too worn to be resold for anything useful. You're better off turning that into, like, I don't know, a pair of boots, or gloves.
Oh.
What kind of armor was it? It was studded leather?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's supposed to be studded. I can't tell.
Oh.
It looks like you're missing a couple studs.
Alright.
To be honest.
When it comes to these puns, I'm looking for the Holy Grail.
Stop.
Stop. Let it go. Let it go.
I'm done.
Okay,
So,
then I'll
50
just.
yeah, 50?
Yeah, 50.
Okay. Yep. So you purchase your 50 gold pieces.
Really
I'm-
nailing it to the wall here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yep.
I'm just happy to finally have breastplate. How long have I been trying to get breastplate? So long.
All right.
That's medium armor, right?
It
But
is medium armor. Yes.
God
Oh,
damn it,
cool.
Aaron. It's kind of slow. Kind of like a snail.
So just in general, that will be the first. If there's nothing else anybody wants to do, that will be the first day of downtime in Fort Konrad. From here, we can take a long rest and call it night.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yep.
And we will see what you guys end up deciding to do next session.
Can
on the
I
next day of downtime?
can I use that long rest to start copying my spell?
Sure. I will look up what the rules of copying spells are later.
Cool.
But
Your spell?
My spell. My spell.
yeah, your single spell.
Thank you again for joining us once
Yes,
more.
thank you for joining us.
Jake.
Thank you.
Yay!
Sorry, we didn't have you do a
Thank
whole lot,
you.
but holy cow, that restoration on the dwarves. I forgot about the dwarves. Shit.
Sorry for anyone who had to listen to that.
They're coming with us.
Oh right.
Yeah, they're coming with us because they got to go back to the first forge,
yeah.
right? Which is through Ironheart in the north, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
so
much.
they're going to be coming with us almost the whole way.
Probably. Yeah.
I appreciate that you just understood where the Rochambeau gig
Oh
was
yeah,
going.
exactly. Yes,
You
that's
did.
how it goes.
I was hesitant. I don't know if you saw that, but like my fist was hesitant. I was like, "Is he gonna get it? I don't know if he's gonna get it." Oh, he got
got
it.
it.
So-
You got it.
Fucking got it.
So actually, in my life of being in the Air Force, the higher the stakes of Rochambeau, the more that I throw the same thing out, which is always rock, and people know that, but it messes with their mind because they're like, he's throwing rock every single time. He's like a slut.
Hey everyone, this is Manny the DM, wanting to thank you for listening to Feats and Fantasies. We had a lot of fun this session and would love to know if you enjoyed it too. You can talk to us on Twitter at Feats and Fantasies with the hashtag Cataclysm Rising. If you want to help support our adventures, please consider donating at doubletake.xyz/donate. All donations will go directly to improving the show and finding better ways to get you involved. Thank you again for supporting our podcast. Please share it with your friends, and we'll see you again in the next one.